I would be making someone else. Well, I'd be calling a game, so I'd make somebody else do it.
Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Fieldhouse in Spencer. We're getting set for some Lakes Conference girls and boys basketball. With Hank Ambrose, I'm Jason Jacobs. Thanks for joining us tonight. It's Spirit Lake at Spencer, a rivalry renewed again. And Hank, welcome to was this your first Lakes Conference basketball rivalry you get to witness?
This is my very first conference rivalry I get to witness.
All right, very good. Well, welcome on board, and happy to have you with us. Hank is running live video for us tonight on ExploreKoboji.com with the Explore Live Video, thanks to Premier Communications. And I tell you what, Hank, we're looking forward to a couple of good matchups here tonight.
I'm looking forward to it as well, and to be able to work with you for the first time on commentary. Yeah. I'm excited.
Should be a lot of fun. You had a pretty good wrestling duel last night with Spirit Lake Park and Storm Lake Edge Spirit Lake Park last night. So we'll see if the Indians can get in the win column this evening. On the girls' side of things, Spencer has been a very solid girls' basketball team the last few years and has kind of been a thorn in Spirit Lake's side. The Tigers have won 6 straight against the Indians, but we'll see what happens tonight as Spencer's been kind of off to a struggling start. They are still looking for their first win at 0-9 and 0-1, and just kind of talking around a little bit, if you look at Spencer's schedule, man, I tell you what, they have played a difficult schedule so far. They do not have a team that doesn't have a winning record in their schedule so far. So we'll have to kind of see what happens here tonight between these two squads. Spirit Lake, on the other hand, sitting at 5-3. They're 2-0 in Lakes Conference play, and they are also ranked. The Girls Athletic Union has them ranked, I believe, 12th this week in the 3A poll at that 5-3 record. So should be a good one here tonight.
Yeah, and you know what? Like you said, you can't count these Spencer girls out. I was formerly with the Fort Dodge Dodgers radio stations, and I remember calling the girls' matchup. It was the opener to 2023, and the Dodgers traveled down to Spencer. Spencer was winless at that point in the season, just like they are heading into this matchup tonight, and the Dodgers were undefeated, but Spencer came out and got a victory. So watch out for it. Spencer seems to play a lot better in the second half of the season as of recent memory.
Yeah, and they also play pretty well here at home. So we'll see what happens here tonight. Our pregame show is sponsored by Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake, online at lakeshealth.org. Had a chance to catch up with Spirit Lake head basketball coach Todd Rogers. We'll hear from him next on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
Starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
How's that?
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake. Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
Bank Bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Welcome back to the Field House. We're getting set for Lakes Conference girls basketball with Spirit Lake and Spencer boys game later tonight. Let's get to our starting lineups now, brought to you by Central Bank and Insurance. They are there to make it happen for you on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
Let's meet the starters for this Lakes Conference girls matchup. First for the Indians.
With a 5'8" sophomore, number 3, Claire Turner, a 5'9" senior, number 11, Ella Turner, 5'8" senior, number 14, Charlotte Pritchard, 6'1" senior, number 22, Fran Travis, and a 5'7" senior, number 23, Zoe Ackerman. Indians 5-3, 2-0 in Lakes play under Coach Todd Rogers. For the Tigers under Coach Matt Stevenson, they're 0-9, 0-1 in Lakes play. They'll go with a 5'9" junior, number 1, Addison Holben, a 5'5" sophomore, number 2, Sydney Hopkins, 5'7" senior, number 3, Gabrielle Statler, a 5'10" senior, number 23, Allie Rettinger, 5'7" senior, number 25, Aubrey Stell. Those are your starting lineups. Thanks to Central Bank and Insurance. They are there to make it happen for you. Indians and Tigers coming up tonight here from the Field House on KUOO and also on Explore Live Video presented by Premier Communications. You can watch at ExploreKaboji.com under the Sports tab, at Explore Kaboji on YouTube, or if you have the CF Video channel on your Roku, your Apple TV, your Amazon Fire Stick, any of your streaming devices, search the letters CF and then Video, and you'll find our free app to watch any of our games live or on demand. 2-minute timeout for the national anthem. We'll have the tip-off between Spencer and Spirit Lake next on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
community schools and girls high school athletic union.
And we welcome you back here to the field house, getting set for Spirit Lake and Spencer with Hank Ambrose running the video. I'm Jason Jacobs. Thanks to Keith Check, our audio engineer back at KUOO Mission Control, and all of our fine sports sponsors for making our broadcast possible. Spencer searching for that first win at 0-9. Spirit Lake 5-3, number 12 in a difficult Class 3A. 3 ranked teams out of 3A in the Lakes Conference this year.
Wow.
Yes. I don't think Cherokee may be still. Oh, they are. They're ranked 13th right behind Spirit Lake. Here's the tip-off, and it'll be controlled at 6:04 by the Indians, and Claire Turner to the left wing. Turner drives baseline, now turns around, kicks it back out to Pritchard. Back to Turner. Now we'll go top of the key. There's Ackerman. Zoe's shot in and out and back down.
Wow, that's a great start there for Spirit Lake. Let's see how Spencer answers.
Tigers into the front court. Hopkins drives right side. Now gets kind of trapped in the corner there. Got to find somebody to pass to, and we'll kick it out to a wing to Allie Grettinger. Grettinger puts it on the floor. Now back out to Hoban. Hoban picks up the dribble, draws a foul. They're going to get a reach-in foul on 5'8" sophomore Claire Turner.
Spirit Lake foul number 3, Claire Turner, her first.
Claire Turner
First on the team.
leads this Spirit Lake team with 134 points. Back from injury that she suffered last season. Almost 17 points a game. Spencer with the ball, though. Stell at the right wing. Now we'll go cross court over to Hoban. Shot fake, puts it on the floor, drives into the lane, drives into some trouble, and she travels, and there will be the first turnover on the Tigers. 3-0 Spirit Lake, about a minute into our first quarter here in Lakes Conference girls basketball as Claire Turner brings it up. She'll go right wing to Ackerman, into the corner, Travis. Now back out to Claire. Now they'll kick it into Travis, dish it out for a 3 to Claire Turner. That'll be off the mark and out of bounds, last touched by Spirit Lake.
Trying that 3-ball early, got 1 for 2 for Spirit Lake.
Well, they really like Turner. She's a 32% three-point shooter. As a team, they're shooting almost 31% from three-point land. Turner's going to get a steal here. Second turnover on the Tigers. Here's Claire into the front court, around the defender. Partially blocked. Pretty good defense there by Sydney Hopkins. It's no good, and up ahead they go, and the shot is up and no good for Addison Hoban on the other end, but she's fouled. Free throws coming up. And the foul is going to go against Charlotte Pritchard. That'll be her first. Team foul number 2. So Hoban, the 5'9" junior, goes to the line to try to put Spencer on the scoreboard here early. And free throw is off the mark and no good. Again, our live video feed at exploreokoboji.com thanks to Premier Communications. Another free throw coming up for Hoban, and that one bounces off the back iron, no good. What do we got? Lane violation. Waiver off. Okay. So still 3-0 Spirit Lake, 6:31 to go this first quarter. And Claire Turner into the front court. Now over to Ella Turner, left side, back up top, Pritchard. Into the corner to Claire Turner. Skips it across to Pritchard, top of the key. Now bounce past Ella Turner into the corner. She'll feed her sister. Puts it on the floor. Goes down inside to Travis. Fran gets around the defender, kicks it out for an extra pass to Pritchard. Too strong. Fran has the rebound. Travis shot up, no. Third chance, no, but fouled. Well, had 3 looks at it there. I guess that's where it helps that you have a 6'1" senior that's played basketball for 3 or 4 years, right?
Yeah, and you know, I had a coach that would tell me all the time, it's okay to make mistakes, just don't make them more than once, and Spencer's going to have to bite the bullet there because that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, they need to get a paw on that rebound. First free throw is missed. Second free throw is good for Travis. 4-0 Spirit Lake. 2 minutes into the first quarter. Thanks for joining us tonight here on KUOO and Explore Live Video. Here's some pressure. Bringing it up is Sydney Hopkins for the Tigers. Hopkins, just a sophomore, passes off to Hoban, a junior. Now she puts it on the floor. Bounce pass back to Hopkins. And she'll get around the defender and layup. No, but foul. Free throws coming up. What a nice move by Sydney Hopkins, the 5'5 sophomore. And Ella Turner will pick up her first foul. And now 3 team fouls on Spirit Lake with 5:42 to go in the quarter. A couple more, and there's going to be some automatic free throws for Spencer this quarter. That's going to roll around the rim, no good for Sydney Hopkins. She'll get another free throw here in a moment.
And again, that's a big rule change. Those resets per quarter.
It's been some taking you're getting used to. Let's just say that. That second free throw's off the back iron, too strong. Fran Travis comes away with the rebound, and into the front court goes Spirit Lake. Claire Turner dribbles through some defenders, just about loses the handle on it, now finds Ella. Back over to Claire. Ooh, pass tipped around. That's a nice job there by Maddie McWhirter. Nice job, Maddie. Here's a three that won't go for Hopkins. Rebound goes to Spirit Lake. And they're going to kick it up ahead, and the ball will be passed and tipped away, almost swatted out of bounds. Good defense there by Gabrielle Statler. And it'll be knocked out of bounds again by McWhirter.
Love the defensive effort by Spencer. They could have easily let a fast break attempt go, but they didn't. Even got a hand on the ball.
Well, this is a young group for Spencer. McWhirter's in there. Avery McEntee is into the game now. Here's a three. That'll go for Claire Turner. So Spirit Lake gets a couple of trays, and they are up 7-0. And we're going to have a travel on Spencer. That's the third turnover on the Tigers. Yeah, I agree. You love that defensive effort there, but they played great defense there for about 95% of the possession, right? And if I'm Spencer, the one person I don't want to get hot is number 3. Now here's her sister canning it.
Back-to-back trays. Goodness gracious.
And it is all Spirit Lake, 10-0. Hopkins gets around the defender, drives in, now kicks it out for an open 3 to McEntee. Off the mark, rebound McWhirter. Maddie passes over to Hopkins, can't make the bunny, gets another effort out of here. We're going to have a battle here. Jump ball is called. So a couple more looks don't go down for Spencer. And into the game comes Maggie Brunsma.
That's 3 offensive rebounds now Spencer's been able to pick up with the small ball.
And they're not a huge lineup, but scrappy. Looking to inbound is Hopkins. She'll get it into McEntee. Now over to McWhirter. Puts it on the floor. Back to Hoban. Top of the key. Bounce pass. Hopkins thought about a 3. Tries to toss it inside the lane. McEntee gets a hold of it. Now back out to Hoban. Hoban loses the handle on it. Here's McWhirter. 10 on the shot clock. McWhirter right side. Nothing there. Back to Hoban. She'll try to get into the lane. She's going to draw a foul. And that's going to be the 4th foul on Spirit Lake this quarter. And I think they're going to get the throw. Oh, it's Fran Travis's first. Now that can't be right. And it is. Okay, Fran Travis picks up the foul there. All right. Spencer with the ball here. McWhirter. It's a fresh shot clock after the foul. Hopkins to McWhirter near the top. Tries the left side. Gets into the lane. Floater won't go off the rim. Rebound goes to Travis. Cold shooting for Spencer. 10-0 Spirit Lake. If you're just joining us, they'll bounce it over to Claire Turner. Now they're going to try to dish it inside, but it'll be stolen away by Gabby Statler. First turnover, Spirit Lake. Hoban picks up the dribble. Got to find somebody. Does find Hopkins. Hopkins will shoot the 3 from the wing. In and out, no good. It's just, again, real cold for Spencer. And the rebound to Claire Turner. Turner goes towards the top of the key here. That's Brunsma. Back to Turner. Claire shoots a 3. Got it to go again. That is the 4th three-pointer for Spirit Lake here this quarter. They lead 13-0 with 2:50 to go here in the quarter.
And when you're hot, you're hot. They've mostly taken three-point attempts rather than being inside the arc.
And a steal here by Spirit Lake, and then I think they're going to get Hopkins with the foul on the arm as well. That'll be the second team foul on Spencer. Spirit Lake has 4 team fouls with 2:45 to go here in the quarter. Charlotte Pritchard returns to the ball game for the Indians. Spencer's going to bring Braylee Haldane into the game. Here's Turner. She'll shoot another 3. Somebody got to get a hand in her face. That's the third tray, and that's going to force Coach Matt Stevenson's hand. 16-0, Spirit Lake with 2:33 to go here in the first quarter. We'll take a timeout, back in 30 seconds on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
We welcome you back here to the Fieldhouse, where we have 2:33 to go in the first quarter, and it is 16-0 Spirit Lake. Well, we knew this Indians team was good, and we knew Spencer was struggling some, but maybe not quite to this degree.
5 3-pointers.
That's, been that's the difference. I mean, Spencer has left Spirit Lake wide open. Now Spirit Lake has set up a trap. Spencer will break it. And then around the defense, what a move by Avery McEntee. Nice look there, and the Tigers are on the board. On the other end, Turner to Turner. Claire drives in back, or Ella drives in back out to Claire. Now they'll go to the wing to Pritchard. Down inside. Travis off the glass is good. Lauren Travis enters the ball game. 6'2" sophomore for Spirit Lake. And it's 18-2. McWhirter against the defense, gets across the half-court line, gets over to McEntee for a 3. Off the mark. Rebound Spencer. Putback attempt is good for Allie Grettinger.
4 offensive rebounds from Spencer. Those second chance points are huge.
They really are. Now Spirit Lake works with it. Pritchard gets into a little trouble. They'll swing it around. An open 3 for Ella Turner. That one's off the mark. Travis rebound too strong on the putback attempt. Spirit Lake gets another crack at it. And now Spencer will steal it away. Into the front court, McEntee puts up a long 2. That's too strong. Rebound goes to Spirit Lake. Into the front court, Ella Turner wants to go all the way. Contested, shot up, no good. Rebound goes to the Tigers. And McWhirter will bring it up. Minute 04 to go here in the first quarter. 18-4. Indians lead the Tigers. Bounce pass to Haldane. Right side, drives baseline. Nothing there. They'll swing it back up top. McWhirter. Cross court, Hoban. Hoban finds Grettinger. Grettinger picks up the dribble. Back out to Haldane. Cross court, McEntee. Shot fake. Nothing there. 1 second. That's going to be a shot clock violation. Great defense, Spirit Lake. 36 seconds to go here in the first quarter. They'll give Claire Turner a well-earned breather. It'll be Ella Turner to inbound. Zoe Ackerman, a senior, will bring it up for the Indians. To the wing, Keenan. Now they'll go left side. Ella Turner shoots a 3, too strong. Rebound saved by, I don't know who that was. Saved by Brunsma, and then a 3 for Zoe Ackerman.
Wow.
Nicely done. Spencer on the other end. They'll try to go inside. Kicked out to Hopkins. Shot up, no good. Spencer and Hopkins gets the rebound, tries the right side again. As the buzzer goes, it's no good. And that's the end of the first quarter. Spirit Lake 21, Spencer 4. Second quarter in a minute on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
You
paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
I thought...
Major accidents to minor fender benders, Journey Collision Center in Spirit Lake is prepared to get you back on the road looking like new with their state-of-the-art equipment, computerized color matching system, and experienced auto body technicians. Journey Collision Repair in Spirit Lake. Go Indians!
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
Lakes Conference Girls Basketball, 21-4. Spirit Lake leads Spencer as we start the second quarter of our girls contest. With Hank Ambrose, I'm Jason Jacobs. Thanks for joining us. Keith back in the studios and all of our great sports sponsors. Indians feed it in to Fran Travis. Now bounce it out. Ella Turner. She'll shoot the three. Down it goes again. Spirit Lake has 7 3-pointers in the first half. They lead 24-4. Hopkins kicks it out. Stell shoots a long shot. No good. Rebound will go to Spencer, though. Good effort there by Statler. Now a three that goes up and won't go down for Hoban. Too strong. Rebound goes to Spirit Lake. Up ahead, off the glass. No good for Ella Turner. We have a foul, I believe, on Turner on the rebound. That'll be 2 on her. First team foul this quarter for Spirit Lake. They got to 4 in that first quarter. Spencer unable to get to the 5th to get to the line. I don't know if I like the change so much, Hank, or not. I haven't decided if I like it yet or not. Spencer, spin move by Hopkins. Shot partially, what are they going to say? Is that out of bounds? Okay, it was off Spirit Lake.
I think by the time we see a lead change, that's when you'll know if you'll like it or not.
That's probably true. Yeah, I tell you what, I haven't seen a whole lot of free throws shot this year. I'm kind of okay with that. Foul's going to go against Spirit Lake. It'll be Zoe Ackerman. Well, and here again, the Indians quickly rack up a couple of fouls. So an inbound here for Gabby Statler. Bounces into Hoban. Hoban puts it on the floor, guarded closely by Claire Turner. She's had her hands full all night with Turner. And we got a foul on Spirit Lake again. Oh, my. And this one is going to go on Charlotte Pritchard. Third team foul for Spirit Lake here in the second quarter. Good thing for them is they lead 24-4. And Spencer with the ball. Here's Hopkins. Oh, thought about a three now. Kicks it inside. Nothing there for Gretschner. Out for a three off the mark. Rebound goes to Spirit Lake. Ackerman up the other way. Kind of loses the handle on it. Yeah, and she traveled. She slid the foot there. That was pretty good defense for Spencer. I believe Aubrey Stell was the one there with the defensive effort. Still going to see some pressure here from Spirit Lake. DeWild was up there. Now they're going to let Hopkins bring it across the timeline, leading by 20. Spirit Lake with the lead. Here's Stell. Now they'll kick it into the corner. Hoban. Bounce pass out to Grettinger. They'll swing it around. And we're going to have a foul again. They went to Stadler on the other end, and now Claire Turner gets a little too aggressive. She picks up her second foul. She's got 2. Ella Turner's got 2. Charlotte Pritchard's got 2. And that's the 4th team foul on Spirit Lake here in the second quarter with 6:17 yet to go in the quarter. So Spencer, you would think, will get to the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you'd think so. We will see.
But it didn't happen last quarter, and they had 4 minutes to go, too, so we'll see. All right, an inbounds play here for Hopkins. Hopkins gets it in to Statler. Statler back out to Hopkins for 3. No. Offensive rebound, put back no good. Statler And back the other way comes Spirit Lake, and Coach Todd Rogers says, go, 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 and we're going to have a foul on the other end and count the bucket for Zoe Ackerman.
And that's the first foul they give up this second quarter, and that's not a good one to give up. Right when you stop the three-point plays, you give another one up.
Yeah, that's true. Hopkins picks up foul number 2 for her, and back into the game comes McWhirter and McEntee. Free throw here for Ackerman, and that is good. 27-4. 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Spirit Lake with the lead. Hoban drives right side, bounce pass into the corner. McEntee to McWhirter. Puts it on the floor, now bounces to Grettinger at the elbow, and she's going to have her hands full there. Great defensive effort by Zoe Ackerman. Forces the jump ball. Possession arrow favors Spencer. And McWhirter will inbound. Finds McEntee, goes to Grettinger at the free throw line, and banks her in. Allie Grettinger has 4, and Spencer cuts the lead to 27-6, and now we have a foul. And it is going to go against Spirit Lake, I believe. And it'll be the first on Maggie Brunsma. 5th team foul, so 2 shots here for Gabby Statler. Well, that is not what you want to do if you're Spirit Lake. Up by 21 points, now 20 points as Statler makes the first free throw. Spencer as a team shoots at 45.5%. Statler, a 73% free throw shooter. They could use 2 from her here. That one in and out, no good. The second one was about halfway down. Indians come away with the rebound. Ella Turner into the front court, finds Brunsma. Now forces it over to Ackerman. Ackerman tosses it back out. Now they'll go top of the key, Brunsma. Here's Ella Turner. Now Ackerman. Inside Travis. Travis puts it on the floor. No good. Gets her own rebound. Dishes it back out. Ackerman for a tray. No. Rebound goes to Turner. Travis, excuse me. But they're going to say it's a foul on her. So a couple more chances. And who get the foul? I think it was on Travis. It's going to be 2 free throws for Allie Grettinger either way. Grettinger, a senior, 28% free throw shooter. Now, they didn't put the number up there. I think that was on Travis. This one is no good for Ackerman.
Got to use these free throws to your advantage.
Check that no good for Grettinger. Yeah, you're right, especially when you're down 27-7.
Yes.
I think that was on Fran Travis. I'm going to say she has 2 because it will be 16 fouls this quarter. That one is no good as well for Spencer, so can't take advantage. They still trail by 20. 5:06 to go first half. Ackerman drives in, left side, shot up, good. Ackerman, she's had a good night here. 6, 8, 10, 11 points. 11 of the 29. Grettinger out to McWhirter. 3. Got it to go. Nothing but net for Maddie McWhirter. Her first points of the night. 29-10. Spirit Lake. Claire Turner back into the game, into the front court at the wing. Turner into the lane. Gets stuffed. Good defense, Grettinger. Back the other way comes Hoban, loses the handle off it. It'll be off the hands of Spirit Lake, out of bounds.
You notice Spencer's starting to play their best offense and defense at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Those things go in motion.
They do, and I tell you, I think the good defensive effort has kind of helped fuel them a little bit because they had the defense for a good chunk of the first quarter there. Now here's a shot up, no good, and a rebound goes to Spirit Lake. Turner into the front court to Ackerman. And Zoe goes to Claire Turner. Turner puts it on the floor, shoots the 3, got it to go again. Her 4th tray.
Goodness.
Whoa.
Those Turner girls.
Yeah, Spirit Lake's 3-point shooting has been very good. 32-10 Indians. Tigers on the other end. McEntee to to McWhorter. Cross-court Hoban. Bounce pass inside. Grettinger shot up, no good. Rebound goes to Travis. That's Lauren that's into the game now. Turner. That's just Claire. Now to Ackerman. 3:23 to go here in the first half. Here's Claire Turner again. No, actually, check that. That's Ella. And Ella around the right side gets the layup to go. 34-10 Spirit Lake. 3:07 to go here in the half. Spencer into the corner. McEntee gets it batted out of her hands by Ackerman. Tigers will maintain possession. McWhorter to inbound. And so McWhorter will inbound here. And it's stolen away by Ackerman. Ackerman into the front court. Gets the defense away. Can't get the bunny. Spirit Lake gets the rebound, though. Turner draws a foul. And the foul goes on number 20. That'll be Avery McEntee here first. Team foul number 2 this quarter. 2:52 to go here in the quarter. And Ackerman will inbound for Spirit Lake. And they'll go up top to Claire Turner. For 3 again. She got it again.
Oh, my goodness.
Got to get a hand in her face. Her 3rd tray of the half. 5th tray of the half, excuse me. 37-10. Tigers go to Statler. Now out to McEntee. Thought about a 3. McEntee tries to bounce it inside. It'll be knocked out of bounds. Good defense by Lauren Travis. Indians are going to check in Faith DeWild here and give Ackerman a breather. They'll also bring in Fran Travis for Lauren Travis. So McWhorter will inbound. Finds Hoban. Right side, puts it on the floor, dribbles into the lane. Tough shot, won't go. Rebound goes to Turner in Spirit Lake. She'll slow things down. Good decision here, up by 27. Not very often you say that in the first half. It's been a while since I've said that with Spirit Lake girls basketball in a while. Nice dish inside there to Travis, draws the foul. That was all done by Claire Turner, though. She drove in right side and dished it over to Travis. And the foul will go against, I believe, Alexa Hallett. Her first team foul number 3. To the free throw line goes Fran Travis, where she is 1 for 2 tonight. And she makes the first. Our broadcast thanks to United Community Bank, the Hot Bar and Grill, Consumers Lumber Company, and Okoboji Physical Therapy. Another free throw coming up here for Fran Travis. 44% on the season. Spirit Lake makes them 62% as a team. And Fran picks up the second free throw. 39-10 Indians. 2 minutes to go here, first half. Hoban drives to the free throw line. Now bounce pass through the legs of Statler. Spirit Lake comes away with it. That's turnover number 6 unofficially on Spencer. Now Spirit Lake just about turns it over and back, but Turner maintains the possession. Nicely done. Minute 50 to go. Turner over to an open Ella Turner, and Ella off the mark for 3. Offensive rebound Travis. Put back no good, but fouled. Free throws coming up. Great ball movement. And again, Alexa Hallett picks up a foul. That'll be her second team foul number 4 this quarter.
And the last 3 have gone against Spencer for fouls.
Yeah. Here's the free throw that goes down for Travis, the 6'1 senior, and we thank Northwest Bank, Okoboji Motor Company, and Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative for sponsoring our broadcast tonight. McWhorter will get a well-earned breather. She and McEntee off the bench have been good for Spencer this first half. That's a bright spot on an otherwise difficult half for Spencer. Travis makes another free throw. It's 41-10 Indians. Hoban. Bounce pass to Stell. Aubrey Stell finds Braylee Haldine. Now back out to Hoban. Hoban into the paint. Bounces it inside. Hallett. Shot up. Maybe partially blocked. No good. Rebound goes to Spirit Lake. Turner. Claire Turner, that is. Claire drives into the lane. Now back out to Ella for a 3. That's off the mark, and a rebound goes to Spencer. Grettinger with it, Stell with it here. Now into the corner. 3 is no good for Haldine, and a rebound goes to Travis. Spencer is 4 of 25 shooting unofficially in this first half, and that is just not going to get it done. Indians go to Ella Turner. Ball tipped around. Good defense, Holman. Ella now back over to Claire Turner. Now finds DeWild, and she travels. 4th turnover by Spirit Lake in the first half. They played pretty clean basketball and red-hot shooting for the Indians. A lot of second chance points as well. We'll see some new players check in. Ackerman's back into the game. Brunsma returns to the game for Spirit Lake as well. Spencer's going to bring Sydney Hopkins back in. Also saw Lauren Travis check in here for Spirit Lake. Allie Grettinger returns for the Tigers. So here is Hopkins. Hopkins got to find somebody. Throws it at the feet of Haldane. She picks it up. Dribbles with it into the corner. Got to be careful. Now back out to Hopkins. 17 on the shot clock. Now they find Hoban top of the key. Bounce pass, free throw line. Grettinger going to draw a foul on the floor. It's going to be on Lauren Travis. And that'll be, I think, the first foul on Travis. And so free throws here for Grettinger. That one is no good. Our broadcast thanks to your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee, State Farm Insurance, Bank Midwest, and the Eye Care Center. Another free throw for Grettinger. And that one will fall in. 41-11 with 17 seconds to go here in the first half. It's been a good one for Spirit Lake. Zoe Ackerman with the basketball. Ackerman. Hands off Brunsma. Now an open three to Wild. No. Rebound goes to Hopkins, and that's the end of the first half. And what a good first half it's been for Spirit Lake. The Indians lead Spencer 41-11. Wow. Did not expect that. Let's go ahead and take a 3-minute timeout. Our halftime show is on the way from Okoboji Motor Company, driven to serve better. Back in 3 minutes on KUOO and Explore Live Video, thanks to Premier Communications.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
She's all right, yeah. 23.
Rogers Auto and Tire Service in Milford is now Boji Auto Repair. Ben is experienced in servicing all makes and models, brakes, tires, oil changes, and more. Boji Auto Repair will get you back up and running in no time. Boji Auto Repair is situated behind Sunshine Foods in Milford. Good luck to all area teams.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
Hot Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm in Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more. Plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
Entertainment on the court has been pretty much all Spirit Lake here in the first half as they lead Spencer 41-11. To say it's a blowout would be an understatement, but a lot of that is because of the three-point shots. Spirit Lake has 9 three-pointers that went down here in the first half, and they probably shot, Hank, 14 or 15 of them? I mean, they've made well over 50%.
It's been wild. Have you ever thrown rocks on the broadside of a barn door?
Yep.
You don't miss.
Yep, you don't miss.
And those are the Turner girls.
Yeah,
and by the way, do you know what side of the broadside is on a barn door?
Yeah.
It's the whole side of the barn door. And they're shooting from everywhere. So that's exactly what's going on with these Turner girls.
Absolutely.
Of Spirit Lake.
Great first half for Claire Turner, 15 points. 11 for Zoe Ackerman, 8 for Ella Turner. Fran Travis has 5. They all came from the free throw line. Lauren Travis has 2. Just 4 turnovers for Spirit Lake in that first half. That will make Coach Todd Rogers very happy. They are shooting 39% as a team. That's respectable enough. You'll take that night in and night out, especially when you hit all those threes and you lead 41-11. For Spencer, it's been rough. Just 5 for Allie Grettinger, 3 for Maddie McWhirter, 2 for Avery McEntee, and a free throw for Gabby Statler. Only 6 turnovers for the Tigers. They had a bunch early, but then they kind of calmed down a little bit. But the story for Spencer is just 16% shooting, 4 of 25. It's not going to get it done.
No, it's not going to get it done. But I will say this, with Spencer, we've seen some really hot spots. We brought it up earlier. When they were playing their best brand of basketball when their defense and offense was playing really good at the exact same time.
Yeah, the defense has been fueling the offense.
Yes.
I think.
I agree with you, and you got to keep that going at the exact same time. You can't take defensive time off when you're doing good on offense, and vice versa. You got to have it going on like waves.
So 41-11, Spirit Lake leading Spencer on the road here. Spirit Lake trying to get their first win against the Tigers in 7 tries. And so we'll see if they can complete that here in the second half. Certainly off to a good start, leading by 30 here at halftime. Let's go ahead and take another timeout if we could here. We'll take another 2-minute timeout. We'll come back and talk about our upcoming sports schedule and what's happening across the family of stations. And we'll talk about the top-ranked girls teams from across the state of Iowa. That's all coming up in 2 minutes on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
This bank is top-notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Down the highway to MHR Insurance and with the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Down the highway to MHR Insurance and with the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
At Okoboji Motor Company, driven to serve better. And at halftime, it's 41-11 in favor of Spirit Lake. We'll try to get you your audio back there, Hank. We may have had a little one come do a crash course with us here just a moment before we were going on the air. Better now?
Oh,
you have audio?
Yeah, I can hear now.
Okay,
were you talking bad about me?
No. All right, our halftime show again thanks to Okoboji Motor Company, driven to serve better. Well, let's take a look at what's happening across the state of Iowa, and let's start in Class 3A, where Solon is number 1. Esterville Lincoln Central is sitting at number 4. Algona 11, Spirit Lake 12, Cherokee 13. A lot of good basketball in 3A in this part of the state. In 4A, Dallas Center Grimes is number 1. Sioux City Bishop Heelan is 6. Lamar's 7. In 5A, Johnston is the number 1 team. Sioux City East comes in at number 13. Backing things down to Class 1A, where we've also got several pretty good schools. Northland is number 1. Newell Fonda comes in at number 2. Remsen St. Mary's is at number 4. Bishop Garrigan is number 8. And George Little Rock, undefeated, 8-0 at number 14. Kind of a surprise on the rankings there. Class 2A, Dike New Hartford is number 1. Sioux Central 5. Central Lyon is number 7. Hinton comes in at number 15 this week at 9-2. Those are the top-ranked girls teams from across the state of Iowa. Scott Nolte has basketball as well tonight over on Q102. War Eagle Conference basketball tonight. Hartley Melvin Sanborn leads Harris Lake Park at halftime over there. Score in that one is 21-15. Hawks lead the Wolves in that one. We're going to start our second half of basketball here at the Fieldhouse with Hank Ambrose. I'm Jason Jacobs. Hank running the Explore Live video thanks to Premier Communications. Keith running the audio at Mission Control. And here's Turner with the basketball. Claire had a great first half. Draws a foul to start the half on the pass. And the foul is going to go against, I believe, Hoban, and that'll be her first. Team foul number 1 this quarter for the Tigers. Pritchard to inbound and finds Turner. And the ball will go off of Turner's knee out of bounds. That'll be turnover number 5 is all on Spirit Lake.
Spencer's changed up their defense. They've thrown over a double team, and you see a turnover straight away.
I think going to a junk defense on Claire Turner after her first half, I don't blame them one bit.
No.
Here's Hoban. Now a 3-attempt Grettinger off the mark. Rebound goes to Claire Turner. And Claire into the front court, slows it up, now finds Ella for a 3. That one is good. Ella Turner with a tray.
You can't forget about the other sister now.
No, 44-11. Sydney Hopkins over to Stell. Back up top to Grettinger. Now they go to Statler. Statler. Bounce past Grettinger. Hopkins. Gets it poked free, now picks it back up. Drives to the free throw line, spin move's going to draw a foul. And she's going to get Claire Turner with her third. Well, that's one way to get her out of the ball game as well, is put another foul or 2 on her.
Yeah.
If you're Spencer. That's just the first team foul this quarter for Spirit Lake. Turner will remain in the ball game, just the third foul. Now Hopkins to inbound, finds Statler at the left wing, going to draw a foul again. Charlotte Pritchard picks up her third foul, and quickly here Spirit Lake's got 2 fouls again, and Coach Rogers just like, oh my gosh, it's like Groundhog Day. Because in the first 2 quarters they had foul, foul, foul to start the quarter. Statler up top, Hoban bounces inside, trying to split the defense. Grettinger, shot no good. Rebound will go to Spirit Lake. Turner drives to the line around the defenders, dishes it over to Travis. Travis off the glass, good for Fran. Nice assist as well. And Spirit Lake opens up a 46-11 lead, now a 35-point lead, so we're going to have continuous clock if it stays above this. Hoban has the basketball, now over to Statler, excuse me. To Hopkins now at the elbow, in and out, no good. Good look there. And we'll have a foul on the rebound. Hoban got it, and then is going to get the foul on Claire Turner, and that'll be her fourth. And she'll have to check out, and Maggie Brunsma will check in. Spencer's going to bring McWhirter and McEntee back into the game. And I feel like those two, at least defensively, gave Spencer a spark in that first half off the bench. And here's McWhirter with it now, picking up a loose ball. Goes over to Hopkins. She'll shoot a long three. That is no good. Rebound goes to Hoban. Hoban gets it into the lane to Hopkins again. And now they'll kick it back out. McEntee. Back over to McWhirter. Another chance here for Spencer. They have yet to make a shot here in the second half. Now inside. Statler. Nice pass and one. That was a good pass there by Hopkins.
Yeah, and led to success, banking off the backboard, and now get to take a trip to the line for a three-point try.
Now Fran Travis gets her third foul, and it's the fourth team foul for Spirit Lake. And a free throw here for Statler, and it's good. Three-point play for Spencer. Cuts that lead back inside the 35-point mark. Here's Ackerman up ahead to Travis. Layup good. Great job of running the floor by Spirit Lake. They're 3 for 3 offensively here to start the half. And the lead is 48-14, Spirit Lake. 5 to go here in the third quarter. Hoban goes to the free throw line. Picks up the dribble. Back out to McEntee. McEntee puts it on the floor. Gets it stripped. Into the hands of Hopkins, though. Hopkins drives the baseline. Nothing there. Great defense by Ackerman. It'll be off the leg of Hopkins, and that'll be turnover number 7. And great defense by Zoe Ackerman.
And this continuous...
And then Ella Turner tries to throw it in, hits the backboard,
boing,
goes out of bounds. It'll be a turnover, Spirit Lake. And she just says, oh, are you kidding me?
When you have a lead like this, I think you can laugh those off.
You can. Yeah, when you have a 34-point lead, you'll be okay with it. Spencer's going to get the ball here, though. Can cut into that, and they'll go in here to McWhirter. McWhirter at the wing, now back out Hoban. Hoban picks up the dribble. Got to do something with it here. He's in trouble. Does find Hopkins. Shot fake. Drives in around the defender. Wild shot won't go. It'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Spirit Lake, so Spencer will get another take at it. .346 to go here. And Hopkins inbounds here to Hoban. Hoban. Again, picks that dribble up, finds McWhirter, and then we're going to get a travel here. No, foul. They're going to say there was a reach-in foul on Charlotte Pritchard, and that'll be 4 on her, and that's the 5th team foul. So here's 2 free throws for Maddie McWhirter. Sophomore, 33% on the season. Spencer could probably use some work at the line overall based on the first half of the year, 45% as a team. And she gets that one to go down. Another free throw coming up. And in and out, no good. And a battle for the rebound, out of bounds. Last touch by Statler. Good effort there. It'll be Spirit Lake ball. 48-15, Spirit Lake leads. Continuous clock, 3:20 to go, third quarter. Spirit Lake, inbounds to Ackerman. Ackerman races into the front court, now dishes it out for a 3 to DeWild. Can't get it to go. Rebound will go to Spencer. First miss this half by Spirit Lake. Now they get a steal in the front court. Nice job there by DeWild, and then it'll be knocked out of bounds by Statler.
Might have missed the foot on the line there. That's what Coach is wanting down there on the Spencer side.
So DeWild to inbound. and tries to go into Travis. Great defense. Stealing it away is Statler, and then a foul going to be called, and they're going to say Travis, I think, got her on the arm. And, well, it might be Fran. Let's see who they're giving it to. That would be 4 on Fran Travis, and I think that is her 4th. Free throw is no good for Statler. So she'll get another one here. Fran Travis checks out. Another free throw here for Statler. And rolls around the rim, no good. Spirit Lake comes away with a rebound, and up ahead here to Ackerman, who wants to run. She's going to draw a foul now on Hopkins, who gave her a nudge. That'll be the 3rd foul on Hopkins, 2nd foul this quarter on Spencer, with 2:30 to go here in the quarter. Indians bring Reese Keenan, a 6-foot junior, into the game for the first time tonight. Get a little size underneath.
Wow.
And they will look to inbound here. They'll find Brunsman, down back to Keenan, and she draws foul on the floor. It'll go against Gabby Statler, her first team foul, number 3 this quarter for Spencer. We'll thank a few sponsors like Snappers Turtle Bay Cafe, Drip Okoboji Realty, and Spencer Physical Therapy. 48-15, Spirit Lake leads, and they have the ball. And Ackerman inbounds to Keenan, now back to Ackerman. In the lane, shot up, no. Keenan gets the rebound and throws it to nobody. I think she thought she had a teammate out there on the wing, did not. And it'll be a turnover by Spirit Lake, their 8th unofficially. Holben brings it up for Spencer. And it's just been a really cold shooting night. Nice give and go to a wide open McEntee, and she lays it in. 48-17. On the other end, Ackerman wants to run with it. Off the glass, no. Rebound goes to Statler. And she'll toss it ahead here to McWhirter. Into the corner. 3, too strong for McEntee. And a rebound to Spirit Lake. The Wild gets it poked free. Spencer wants to run back the other way. It'll be McEntee. No, off the glass. Gets her own rebound after it was tipped around. Another putback attempt is no good. Spencer, or Spirit Lake rather, comes away with the rebound. Now we're going to have a foul. Here it's going to go against Hoban. That'll be her 2nd team foul, number 4. 45 seconds to go here in the quarter. And some new players for Spirit Lake again. Or check that. Grettinger is into the game now for Spencer. And I think who else did they bring back in here? Haldane, I believe. Indians with the ball. 3 attempt on the way. No good for DeWild, and the rebound goes to McWhirter. 15 seconds. Here's Haldane in the corner. Shoots the 3. That's off the mark. Rebound goes to Spirit Lake. And DeWild's going to get fouled with 5 seconds to go here in the quarter. And that's going to be the end. They're going to stop the clock here.
Not so fast.
Yep. Haldane picks up her first. That's the 5th, so it'll be free throws here for Faith DeWild. Spirit Lake 62% as a team. DeWild, I don't think, has shot a free throw yet. Let's double check that. No, she has not. She makes the first. We'll thank a few more sponsors: Steamway Cleaning, McKean's Pub and Grill, Dr. Craig Newell, Pizza Ranch, and Spirit Lake Community School District sponsoring the broadcast tonight. 2nd free throw on the way for Faith DeWild. Rolls around the rim, no good. And that'll be a rebound by McWhirter, and that is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's still all Spirit Lake, even though they only scored 8 points in that quarter. 49-17, they lead Spencer. 4th quarter in a minute on KUOO.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
49-17. Thanks for joining us. With Hank Ambrose, I'm Jason Jacobs. Hank running Explore Live Video from Premier Communications. Keith Check, our studio engineer. And here's a three to start the quarter that won't go down for Maddie McWhirter. And a rebound goes to Zoe Ackerman, and she is fouled on the arm for Spirit Lake. And Spencer will pick up their first foul this quarter. It'll be Haldine picking up her second. And Spencer will slap on the pressure here with 7:30 to go here in the ballgame. Claire Turner into the front court. Guarded by McEntee around the defender. Layup good for Claire Turner. That's her first two of the night. She's
really?
had 5 3-pointers.
Wow.
On the other end, Haldine, McWhirter into the corner. Ball stolen away. Great defense there by Turner. Picked up kind of a goofy pass. Now Turner will slow things down here. 6:50 to go. Continuous clock. Here's Ella Turner down inside Travis. Travis off the glass. No. And a rebound goes to Spencer. Lauren Ellis, a 5'4 senior, into the ball game for the Tigers. Haldine goes inside. Grettinger, nothing there. McWhirter, bounce pass to Ellis. Back to McWhirter. Somebody's got to shoot an open three there. Thinking about it was Haldine. Now they'll skip it over to McEntee. McEntee puts it on the floor. Now up top to McWhirter. Drives right side. Loses the handle on it. Back out to McEntee. 2 seconds on the clock. Somebody's got to shoot. We're going to have a shot clock violation and turnover number 10 on the Tigers. I will say this, Hank. Normally when you see a score like 51-17 in the early fourth quarter, you think we've got a turnover issue. We've got, some issue. Really, I think it's mostly a shooting issue tonight for Spencer.
Yeah.
Shots just aren't falling for a young group.
And shots are falling, of course, for Spirit Lake.
Yeah, they've shot very well here tonight. Turner behind the back and is going to draw a foul on Hopkins. So they'll say Hopkins got her with a shove. That'll be her fourth, second foul this quarter for Spencer. So Indians to inbound here and go into Claire Turner.
And keep in mind, we're in continuous clock.
Yeah, this one's going to go fairly quickly. To Ella Turner. Now up top, Ackerman. Shot fake, drives right side, kicks it over for a three to Pritchard. That's in and out, falls back down for Charlotte Pritchard, her first points of the night. And it's 54-17 Indians. Hopkins to McWhirter. Now they'll go out to Hoban. Hoban, bounce pass to McWhirter. Now Hopkins gets it poked free out of bounds by Turner. It'll remain Spencer basketball. Fresh set of players here for Spirit Lake as the starters will head to the bench with 4:34 and counting. Lauren Travis returns to the game. So does Reese Keenan. Looks like Faith DeWild's back in there. Addison Boone checks into the game. And who else? Maggie Brunsma. Hoban. And the Tigers will find McWhirter inside. Bounce pass to Statler off the backboard. No good. That's not a shot clock violation, just a missed shot. Brunsma brings it up for Spirit Lake with 4 minutes to go in the game, leading 54-17. Here's Keenan. Hand off Boone. Now goes to Travis. Driving right side there is Brunsma. Gets a foul here. And a fresh 35 will go on the clock here for Spirit Lake. Foul's going to go against Maddie McWhirter. That'll be her first, team foul number 3. Tigers are going to check in Gretchen Hake for the first time tonight. She'll relieve Aubrey Stell. So DeWild the inbound. Finds Boone, now goes up top to Brunsma, drives left side, spin move in the lane, shot up off the glass is good for Brunsma. 56-17. Hopkins now with it. Ooh, avoids a reach-in foul there. Ooh, and a little stutter step there. Hopkins gets the layup to go for Spencer. That was smooth. 56-19. Brunsma gets a screen. Now we'll hand the ball off here, and we're going to have a reach and foul, and that's going to be it for Hopkins. Got a little too aggressive there. Hopkins will foul out with 2 points tonight for Spencer. And 3 new players checking for the Indians. Malika Smith is into the game. Brooke Wolmuth is into the game. And somebody's got an inbound here. It's going to be DeWild. And we're going to have 5 seconds called turnover Indians. That'll be their 10th, actually. Both teams with 10 turnovers. That really hasn't been a factor in tonight's game, though.
No.
Hoban with the ball for Spencer. Into the corner, wide open for a 3. McEntee gets it to go down. Avery McEntee's had a nice night off the bench for Spencer. Now we got double dribble here on Spirit Lake. 1:48 to go, clock ticking, 56-22 Indians. McEntee has 7 for the Tigers, and I think she's leading all scorers. And here's Statler. First attempt won't go, second won't either, but she's fouled. Free throws coming up. And the foul will go against Malika Smith. That's her first team foul, number 1 this quarter. So to the line goes Statler. She is 2 for 5 at the line tonight. And a free throw on the way. And that one is no good. Our broadcast thanks to Okoboji View and Pub 19, Interior Sewing by Lisa, Lakes Regional Healthcare, Central Bank and Insurance, and C&B Operations. Haldine's back in for Spencer. We'll also see Alexa Hallett return here in a moment. Second free throw coming up for Gabby Stadler. And free throw on the way. Good. Nothing but net that time around. Post-game show coming up here shortly with the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake, Doctors Cornwall and Jennis. We'll have that on the way. We'll have the boys' game as well. Smith with it for Spirit Lake. Hands off Boone. Into traffic in the lane. Shot up, no. Did she draw a foul or travel? They said travel. Yeah, I could see she got off her footing there a little bit.
It was in traffic. It was kind of hard to tell.
Yeah. So Spencer will have the ball here, and a 3 attempt. That will go down for Lauren Ellis, the senior. Cuts the lead to 56-26. 57 seconds to go. They'll bounce it to Smith. Now back out to Ellie Beloit, who's into the ball game. Finds Addison Boone. Bounce pass over to Wolmuth. Shot up, no, but she's fouled. Free throws coming up. That'll get the Spirit Lake faithful excited. As Brooke Wolmuth, a 5'9 sophomore, goes to the line. Foul on Faith Statler, her first. 46 seconds to go here. And the free throw good for Brooke Wolmuth. Another free throw for the 5'9 sophomore. No. And the rebound, Smith, I think, got it. Jump ball, it'll stay Spirit Lake's way. Clock starts again here, 35 seconds to go. Spirit Lake inbounds to DeWild. Down inside Wolmuth, dishes it out. Smith for 3, no. And the rebound will go out of bounds. Last touch by Spencer. 17 seconds. See if the Indians try to get one more shot off here. Beloit, 10 to DeWild. Inside, finds Wolmuth. No, shot up was no good. Rebound goes to Spencer. 3 seconds. Lauren Ellis with it. Shot up from the, I guess you would call it near logo territory. It's no good. That's the end of the ball game. 57-26. Spirit Lake defeats Spencer. The Indians improving to 6-3 and a perfect 3-0 in Lakes Conference play. Spencer falling to 0-10 and 0-2 in Lakes Conference play. First win for the Indians against the Tigers in 7 tries.
Wow.
So that's something they're definitely pleased with. Let's take a 3-minute timeout. We've got our post-game show on the way with the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake with Doctors Norlin and Jennis. We'll be back in 3 minutes on KUOO and Explore Live Video presented by Premier Communications.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Are you paying too much for internet service?
Major accidents to minor fender benders, Journey Collision Center in Spirit Lake is prepared to get you back on the road looking like new with their state-of-the-art equipment, computerized color matching system, and experienced auto body technicians. Journey Collision Repair in Spirit Lake. Go Indians!
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Rogers Auto and Tire Service in Milford is now Bogie Auto Repair. Ben is experienced in servicing all makes and models, brakes, tires, oil changes, and more. Bogie Auto Repair will get you back up and running in no time. Bogie Auto Repair is situated behind Sunshine Foods in Milford. Good luck to all area teams.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest teams support student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest, member FDIC.
We welcome you into our post-game show brought to you by Doctors Cornwall and Jennis at the Eye Care in Spirit Lake, the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake, that is. And it's a final in our girls' matchup. Spirit Lake dominates Spencer tonight, 57-26, as the Indians go to 6-3, 3-0 in Lakes Conference play. Spencer falling to 0-10, 0-2 in the Lakes. Spirit Lake tonight, 17 points from Claire Turner. They got a free throw from Faith DeWild, 11 from Ella Turner, 3 from Charlotte Pritchard, 2 from Maggie Brunsma, 9 from Fran Travis, 11 all in the first half from Zoe Ackerman, a free throw from Brooke Walmuth, and 2 from Lauren Travis. I had the Indians unofficially with 12 turnovers in the contest. They shot 40% in the second half, 39% in the first half, 19 of 48 overall, and officially for 39%. They'll take that.
That is quite incredible. Very impressive by Spirit Lake tonight. How much of their success do you credit to the all-time three-point scorer on their bench, Miss
wow.
Ruffridge?
Yeah, I think she definitely helps.
Yeah.
I was watching her coach the JV game. That's just fun to watch.
Yeah, it is.
Just such a talented player. I got to watch Ellie play our area schools a lot of times when she was in high school. Of course, the freshman year, it was kind of like, oh, who's this little phenom? This is pretty cool. And then it was just like, oh, you don't want to have to play Ellie anymore. But I agree. Spirit Lake shot the ball really, really well there in that contest tonight, especially from beyond the arc. Spencer, on the other hand, just did not shoot the ball well tonight. 4 of 25 in the first half for 16%. They did improve second half, but they only made 5 shots. 5 of 19 for 26%. You got to get more than 19 shots off if you're trailing by 30 points at halftime. And they finished 9 of 44 for 20%. And again, like we said earlier, it's just not going to get it done. The Tigers off the bench did have a few sparks. Avery McEntee led all scorers off the bench with 7. 5 for Allie Grettinger tonight. 5 for Gabby Statler. 4 for Maddie McWhirter off the bench. 2 for Sydney Hopkins. 3 for Lauren Ellis. I think that's all of it for tonight for Spencer. 11 turnovers for the Tigers in the contest. And like we said, young team for Spencer. I mean, they graduated a huge bulk of last year's team. And you can tell that they're putting an emphasis on some of these younger players. I think that will eventually pan out for them. It's just going to take time.
Yeah, it will, and we will see where this rivalry will go. Like you said, that ends a 7-game run in favor of Spencer.
Yeah.
Maybe a new run to spark for Spirit Lake. We will see.
Yeah, 6 in a row for Spencer. That was the first time in 7 tries for Spirit Lake to win a game, but still, it was a run for them indeed. Well, let's wrap up our girls' game again. The final score in that one, Spirit Lake defeats Spencer 57-26. Now let's turn our attention to the boys' contest, where Spencer enters the mark this year at 4-3, Spirit Lake at 3-4. Spencer 1-0 in conference play. Spirit Lake is 1-1. Indians got a win earlier this week out of conference play against Pocahontas area, 75-59. Tigers haven't played since the Christmas break, so we'll see what happens here tonight with this one. Had a chance to catch up with the head coaches for Spirit Lake. It's Paul Brown, and for Spencer, Corey Petzenhauser. We'll hear from the coaches, brought to you by Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake, online at lakeshealth.org, right after this on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
Hot Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more. Plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
I've had to click each ad and
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake. Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
Bad. I want to say thanks to Corey Petzenhauser and also Paul Brown for joining us here in our pregame show. Thanks to our friends at Lakes Regional Healthcare. Spirit Lake Spencer boys basketball about to get underway here from the field house. And our starting lineups brought to you by Central Bank and Insurance. They are there to make it happen for you on KUOO.
That happened yesterday in the town of Perry.
Moment of silence for the Perry Community School District. Obviously, tragic events that happened there yesterday, and our thoughts and our prayers are with that entire community right now. All right, let's get to our starting lineups of our boys game now. That is brought to you by Central Bank and Insurance. They are there to make it happen for you. Well, it would help if I would, wrote down who the starters were. There was one thing I didn't do there, Hank. Well, for Spirit Lake, they're going to go with a 5'9" senior, number 1, Will Graves. A 6' senior, number 3, Ryder Sundahl. A 6'3" junior, number 4, Cade Lunt. A 6'5" junior, number 5, Dylan Stecker. And a 6'5" junior, number 20, Ethan Stecker. The Indians are coached by Paul Brown. They are 3-4 and 1-1 in Lakes Conference play. On the flip side of things, for Spencer, under Coach Corey Petzenhauser, 4-3 and 1-0 in conference play. And they will go with number 2, Brady Vreeman, a 5'11" junior. Also tonight for the Tiger, they'll go with a 5'10" senior, number 20, Ross Carlson. Let's see if I can snag a few more numbers here for the Tigers. A 6'5" senior, number 23, Tyler Story. Also a 6'4" junior, number 24, Cale Bruning. And a 6'3" junior, number 32, Jack Behrens. And those are the starters tonight for the Spencer Tigers. So 4-3 versus 3-4 here. It's been a pretty competitive series between these two squads. Spirit Lake, in the last 35 games, owns it 19-16. And the Indians won last year on January 27th, 61-41. Spencer got the win on January 5th last year, 66-64. So it's been some good games in recent years. Before that, the Tigers had won, basically, before this last win for Spirit Lake, was 4 in a row for Spencer. So we'll see what happens here tonight with the Indians and the Tigers. Spirit Lake coming in off of a win against Pocahontas area the other night. Spencer has yet to play since the Christmas break. They lost to Newell Fonda 51-47 right before the Christmas break period. So here we go. Tip-off controlled by the Tigers. And Ross Carlson with it. Ross, left side, drives all the way in and misses the bunny. Rebound goes to Spirit Lake. And they'll go up top here. Ryder Sundahl will set up the offense. Sundahl guarded closely by Carlson. Gets it to Stecker. This is Dylan. Three-pointer no good, and a rebound goes to Spencer. Vreeman brings it in up for the Tigers. Ball tipped around. It was tipped. Cale Bruning comes away with it. Now back to Vreeman. Bounce pass inside Behrens. Jack puts it on the floor. Now skips it over to Bruning. Back inside. Shot up good for Tyler Story, the 6'5 senior. Some height on this Spencer squad, and it's 2-0 Tigers. On the other end, Sundahl drives in, and then the pass will be tipped and deflected. They're going to say it's an offensive foul on Ryder Sundahl. A little too out of control there, and a turnover by Spirit Lake. So 2-0 Tigers early on. We have a final from over on Q102 in girls basketball. HMS edges Harris Lake Park 39-34. Spirit Lake dominated the girls' game here tonight. Spencer driving in, shot up is no good for Behrens. He's fouled, free throws coming up. And the foul will go against Ethan Stecker, and that'll be the first on him, I believe. If it was indeed Ethan. Free throw on the way is good for Jack Behrens. Let's get some of the numbers here. Behrens, 48% on the season, misses the second. And up ahead goes the Indians to Lunt. Now back to Sundahl. And gets his pass deflected right back into his own arms. Finds Lunt for a long two. That's no good. Offensive rebound. Stecker, he is shoved. And it'll be the first foul on Spencer tonight.
You know, this is the third game I've got to watch now for the Spirit Lake girls and boys. And for the boys, it's the Steckers that have primarily ran the offense with certain flares of someone else new being mixed in. I'm excited to see who that new person will be mixed in for tonight.
And here's a three attempt, Will Graves, and he got it to go. Perhaps the 5'9 senior. 3-3 our score with 6:18 to go here first quarter. I expect this to be a very competitive matchup. Bruning drives in left side. Layup is good for the 6'4 junior, who's got some height. Man, he is really shot up. And we're going to have a blocking foul called against Spencer here. I think they're going to get Behrens.
Yeah. And, you know, he was crashing that baseline, almost went out of bounds. Just in the nick of time, got called for that foul.
Yeah. So an inbound here for Graves. Now up top, Sundahl. Sundahl finds Graves again at the wing. Skip pass to Stecker. Now the swing around. Sundahl will shoot a three. That's off the mark. Rebound will go to Bruning. He's shoved. And they are going to get Ethan Stecker with his second foul. And that is not what Spirit Lake wants to see. They'll check Wes Walls into the ballgame.
Lots of fouls early on here. Still 5:50 to play in the first quarter.
So Bruning brings it up here for the Tigers. Now goes over to Freeman. Freeman tries to throw it inside, intercepted by Dylan Stecker. And that'll be tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Spirit Lake. Good defense there. That gave me flashbacks. So this is the first time I've seen Spirit Lake in basketball. Of course, I called all their football games, and that gave me flashbacks of football this year. Spirit Lake with the ball. Lunt finds Dylan Stecker for three. That is no good. And a rebound goes to Spencer. Indians 1 for 5 shooting here to start at Spencer, 2 for 3. Bruning cross court to Vreeman. Vreeman puts it on the floor. Back to Carlson. Traveled with it. Yep, took off before he dribbled.
And that's too bad because that basket would have counted.
Yes. 5-3 in favor of Spencer. And Walls will inbound here to Sundahl. 5:10 to go here in this first quarter. Sundahl to Lunt. Cade surveys the floor. Now skip pass over to Graves. Back to Sundahl. Now Graves drives in right side. Kicks it back out to Stecker. Sundahl drives into the lane. Lose the handle on it. Stecker picks it up. Layup good. Nice move to the bucket there by Dylan Stecker. And I kind of feel like that's going to be something Spirit Lake's going to have to do, right? They're going to have to try to get something going inside. Spencer, not exactly a short team, though, to do it against.
No, not at all.
Here's Story. Nothing there for him. Stecker guarding him, now finds Behrens. They'll go up top, Bruning. Puts it on the floor right side. Spin move, shot from the elbow, no good. Rebound goes to Stecker. Stecker will bring it up here for Spirit Lake. We're tied at 5. Lunt fakes a three into the corner for Will Graves. His three rolls around the rim, no good. And a rebound goes to Spencer, and Bruning brings it up with 4:05 to go first quarter. Goes right wing, Carlson dribbles to the free throw line. Nothing there, now finds Bruning. Ball tipped around, stolen away here by Wes Walls. Third turnover Tigers. Walls Bounces ahead there to Lunt. Now they'll swing it around. Walls for three, no good. Rebound. It'll end up in the hands of Spirit Lake after it's tipped around. And now they'll go back up ahead here to Walls. They don't have the numbers, now they do. Got everybody back there. Sundahl will reset things to Walls. Sundahl wants a screen or something. Now Wes will go back to Sundahl. To Graves, left wing. Skip past Walls. Goes over to Lunt, drives in, shot up off the glass, no good, and a rebound goes to Spencer.
You don't want to miss shots, but you really don't want to miss those shots.
No, that was a miss bunny. Here's a deep three, and Bruning can't get that to go, and Stecker comes away with the rebound. And he'll throw it up ahead to Graves. Drives all the way inside. Nothing there defensively. Spencer was back, and now we're going to have a foul called as Stecker put it on the floor, and he's going to draw a foul on Jack Behrens. That'll be, okay, that's his second.
You know, I know that there was a foul that was called, but Behrens did a great job to pick that up defensively because
I agree.
There was a wide-open three-point shot. He knew the fake pump was coming, and he stood right there, and now you get another shot on defense to stop Spirit Lake.
Mm-hmm. Henriksen gets it inside here. Stecker, a shot up, no, but Dillon will shoot 2 free throws. Well, that's what I like to see if I was Spirit Lake. Feed him, right?
Mm-hmm.
The kid's got incredible ups. Dalton Flickema picks up the foul. That'll be the 4th on Spencer with 2:50 to go here in the quarter, so Spirit Lake could get to the line here with free throws yet. That one's going to be a missed free throw, though, for Dylan Stecker.
Again, those are the shots you don't want to miss.
No. Spirit Lake 68% free throw shooting team. Stecker 73. And that time he gets it to go. 6-5 Indians. On the other end, here's Matthew Mathieson. Now into the corner. Mathieson going to draw a foul. And it's going to be a foul against Spirit Lake against Lunt. That'll be the first on Caden. 4th Spirit Lake foul now. Spencer with the ball. Ashton Versteg into the game. Now back to Mathieson. Mathieson free throw line. Kicks it out. Here's a 3-attempt Flickema. That is way off. And Spirit Lake comes away with the rebound. Quickly up ahead here to Walls. West layup. No. Foul. Free throws coming up. And that's the 5th team foul, and it will be the 2nd foul on Dalton Flickema.
And we are right next to the Spencer student section.
That's Spirit Lake student section.
Is it Spirit Lake?
Spirit Lake student section, yes.
I'm confused
They're
with
loud.
all the blue. Yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
Yes.
Everybody's wearing blue tonight, or a lot of people are anyway, I should say, for Perry, as Walls misses the first free throw. Yeah, they're loud. All right, another free throw coming up here for Wes Walls, the sophomore. And that one will fall at the front iron, no good. And a rebound goes to Dylan Timmer, who's now into the ballgame. Spencer rotating a lot of kids. Timmer to Ethan Hansen, who's now in. Top of the key, Mathieson drives in, loses the handle on it. Gets it back out to Timmer. Now goes towards the top of the key. Hansen picks it up. Spencer kind of all out of sorts. Mathieson at the wing. Now dribbles it back out. Mathieson going to draw a foul on the arm. And it's going to be free throws with 1:52 to go here as Wes Walls picks up his first foul. 5th team foul. Oh, my. Mathieson yet to attempt a free throw on the season. This one is on the way in and out, no good. And we'll thank a few of our sponsors, including Jurdy Collision Center, MHR Insurance, Northwest Iowa Bone Joint and Sports Surgeons, and The Venue. Another free throw is in and out, no good, and we'll have a foul on the rebound. Because Tate Orpin went up to get the rebound and then got collided with, and that's 5 team fouls on Spencer. And Ashton Versteg is going to pick up his first foul. So 2 coming up here for Tate Orpin. 41% on the season. And the first one is no good. Live video tonight thanks to Premier Communications at ExploreKaboji.com under the Sports tab, at Explore Kaboji on YouTube, or on the CF Video channel. It's a free channel on your Fire Stick, your Roku, your Apple TV. Letters CF and Video is what you search. Second free throw good for Orpin, and it's 7-5 Indians. It's been a low scorer here. Physical first quarter, 10 fouls between the two teams. Spencer with the ball here, driving in. And traveling with it is Hansen.
That baseline has been rough tonight.
It has. That'll be turnover number 4. Now Spirit Lake with it. Goes over to Graves. Into the corner, Henriksen. Skip pass for a 3 from Walls. Too strong. Rebound to the Tigers. Spirit Lake 2 for 12 shooting first quarter. 2 for 6 are the Tigers. Spencer's had trouble getting shots off. Timmer out to Story. Nice job getting it inside. Mathisen out for a 3. It does not fall for Versteeg. Offensive rebound, Spencer. Driving in Story. Shot is up. No good. Rebound goes to Spirit Lake. Walls wants to run with it. Up ahead. Sam Henriksen. No. Fouled. Free throws coming up. That
was a clay pigeon there.
That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
Who is that foul on now? They're not getting it on the scoreboard. I think they're having trouble. All right, Henriksen's free throw is good.
I had the 23. I don't have my roster pulled up.
Okay, that would be Story. And that'd be 2 on him, and I think that's what they said. We're going to go with that. Second free throw is good. Now I got to find Sam Henriksen again. There we go. 9-5 Indians. 53 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Can you tell it's been a little while since I've called a ball game?
No.
Like it's been 2.5 weeks?
I think you're doing great.
All right.
You sound great.
Well, I think it's just sloppy because the play on the floor, frankly, has been sloppy.
It has been.
Mathisen into the lane, kicks it out. Here's a 3 for Timmer. No. And a rebound goes to Spirit Lake. And Orpin will bring it up here. 30 seconds to go, so Spirit Lake can go for one shot. That's what Coach Paul Brown wants. I think that's a good decision. Walls. 20 seconds, dribbling with it. Guarded by Versteeg. Now 12 seconds. Got to get something going here. Kind of looking for a screen. Gets one there. Now kicks it back over. It's to Orpin. Puts up a shot. No good with 3 seconds. Spencer comes away with it. They don't get a shot off at the buzzer. It's actually blocked by Walls. So there you go. That's the end of the first quarter. And it's 9-5 in favor of Spirit Lake. Second quarter in a minute on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
This bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Down the highway to MHR Insurance and with the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
We start the second quarter in a low scorer here at the Fieldhouse in Spencer. Spirit Lake leads Spencer 9-5. With Hank Ambrose, I'm Jason Jacobs. Thanks to Keith back at Mission Control in Spirit Lake and all of our wonderful sports sponsors. Spirit Lake with the ball to start the quarter. Sundahl, now they'll swing it around. Walls for 3. Off the back iron, too strong. Offensive rebound. Indians, though. Nice job by Ryder Sundahl. And that shot will go down. Just the third shot made And was that Stecker that time around? I missed it there.
That was Stecker.
It was Stecker. I thought so. 11-5. Now Spencer with it. Timmer. Cross court Bruning. Bruning puts it on the floor. Drives in. Shot up. That one will go down for Cale Bruning. And it's 11-7.
Yeah, I don't think the offensive slump will last. It's going to heat up here in just a moment.
There's a shot up and good, plus a foul for Dylan Stecker. That's who I think Spirit Lake needs to get going.
And the last time I did see that, Stecker specifically, over a 30-point bomb.
Let's see if he can complete a third or three-point play here. He's got 7 points so far. Make it 8. 14-7. Now Spirit Lake's doubled up the Tigers, and Spencer, I think, really needs to get something going offensively. They had trouble getting shots off. Only 10 there in that first quarter. Well, 9, in the first quarter. This is Carlson now cross court to Vreeman, who drives in. Nothing there. Into the corner. Bruning tosses it back inside to Carlson. Not much there. Nice move, though. Count the shot and the foul. Wow.
Oh.
That was a nice play. And the foul will go against Dylan Stecker, his first team foul, number 1 this quarter. So Carlson at the line for a free throw. 35% free throw shooter off the back iron, no good. Spencer comes away with a rebound and another shot up that won't go down for Hansen. Who's going to get it? Spencer gets it again. Shot up, no good. Barron's fouled. 3 chances, and Barron's will shoot some free throws. And now 2 on Dylan Stecker. Spirit Lake's going to bring Hendrickson back into the ballgame here. Barron's with the free throw off the back iron, no good for the 6'3 junior. He's 1 for 3 tonight. And we'll thank a few more of our great sports sponsors, including Service Master by Rice, Minnesota West Community and Technical College, and Black Earth Java. Free throw, no good again, man. Spencer, 1 for 6 here in the first half at the line. You make half those, it's a 2-point game. And now a throw to nowhere by Spirit Lake. Miscommunication between Sundahl and somebody.
A nice move by the scorekeeper.
Getting out of the way. 14-9. So it'll be Bruning with it here for the Tigers. Bruning to Vreeman. Bounce past Barons. Now back out to Carlson. Carlson drives into the lane. Tough shot. Won't go. Gets his own rebound. Put back. Won't go. Third attempt. No. Here, how about a fourth attempt? That one will finally go for Ethan Hansen. Spirit Lake, you got to get a rebound on that thing. 14-11. Now the Indians go to Lunt at the baseline. Nobody home.
Yeah.
And a little frustration there. Spencer's going to bring Elijah Hookfin into the ball game.
And I do think that the passing on both sides has struggled tonight.
Now, that would be a nice way of putting it.
Yeah. But really good awareness. There's been a few times where it could have been a turnover. Next thing you know, someone had an extra eye on the ball and caught it.
All right, Bruning with it here for the Tigers. Loses the handle on it. There's turnover number 5. Spirit Lake up ahead to Walls. Reverse layup is good.
Whoa.
16-11. Now Spencer wants to run with it a little bit. Vreeman at the wing. Vreeman skips it over to Hookfin. Shot fake, drives into the lane. Nothing there. Now back out to Bruning. He'll shoot the 3 off the front of the rim. And Spencer comes away with another rebound. Putback attempt won't go again. That time it was Vreeman. And a rebound goes to Spirit Lake. Miss bunnies and miss free throws. That's the story for Spencer. Indians. Lunt drives in, loses the handle on it. Good defense, Spencer. Now they'll swing it around. 3 attempt on the way for Walls is no good, and the rebound goes to Barons. Hookfin to Hansen in the corner. Now he'll drive right side along the baseline. Nothing there. Kicks it back out. And Bruning will reset the offense through the hands of Behrens. Turnover number 6 on the other end. Walls misses the bunny on the other end. Vreeman back the other way. To Hookfin for 3. No. Rebound goes to Spirit Lake and Henriksen and draws a foul.
Yeah, let's give these guys a little breather. Jeez.
Yeah, it's going to be Ethan Hansen with his first team foul, number 2 for Spencer this quarter. 16-11, Spirit Lake leads Spencer. 4:11 to go first half. 2 team fouls apiece, and we're going to see Ethan Stecker with his 2 fouls now return to the ball game for Ryder Sundahl. Yeah, Ethan hasn't played since, the midway through the first quarter. So they'll try to bring one of the Steckers back in here. Thinking about a 3 is Graves. Spencer's in the zone. Back over to Graves. Now they'll go to Henriksen. Graves down along the baseline. Lunt. Skip pass around. They'll get an open man, and Graves got it to go. That gets the Indians faithful excited. Good ball movement by Spirit Lake. Timeout by Corey Petzenhauser. 19-11. Spirit Lake leads Spencer. And we are back in 30 seconds on KUOO and Explore Live Video, presented by Premier Communications.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Spirit Lake 19, Spencer 11. 3:44 to go first half. Thanks for joining us from the legendary Fieldhouse in Spencer. With Hank Ambrose, I'm Jason Jacobs. Love calling games from here. Spencer with the basketball. And losing the handle on it there is going to be Timmer, but it's because he's fouled. And the foul's going to go on Wes Walls. That's 2 on Wes. Team foul number 3 this quarter for Spirit Lake. I see Ryder Sundahl has returned to the game for Spirit Lake. Mathisen is in there for Spencer to inbound. And throws it into the hands of Spirit Lake. Had to force it in there because he was running out of time. Henriksen got a hand on it. Now Lunt. Lunt in the corner dribbles it out to the wing. Ooh, nothing there. Does find Stacker. Here's Ethan, and Ethan's shot from the elbow is good. That's the first points for him.
I think they doubled the wrong man that last possession.
Agreed. It's a 10-point lead for Spirit Lake, 21-11. Timmer with it now for Spencer. Goes top of the key. Story hands back to Timmer. Now dishes to Story inside. Shot up off the glass. No. Spirit Lake with a rebound. Foul called on Spencer. And they will get Ashton Versteg, and that is his second. Spencer is 5 for 22 shooting.
Ooh.
Not great. Spirit Lake, marginally better, 7 for 22. With it, here is Sundahl. To the wing, Henriksen. Now Graves. Oh, and just about threw it away, and it'll be stolen away instead. Turnover number 4, and a wide open Mathisen, and he lays it in on the other end. Quick hands by Matthew Mathisen cuts the lead to 21-13. Sundahl goes to Graves. Spencer still in his zone. Now they'll swing it around to Henriksen. Skip pass to an open Graves. No. And a rebound will go to Spencer. Dylan Timmer will bring it up with 2:17 to go in the half. Just about lost it now to Mathisen. Back to Timmer. Throws it to Story in the lane. Now throws it to nobody out of bounds.
Again, you see that miscommunication or lack of communication.
Brady Vreeman will check in here for Spencer for Hookfin. Actually, Spencer will bring a couple starters back in, Carlson and Bruning. They trail Spirit Lake 21-13 with 2:06 to go in the half.
I'd expect a higher score at this point.
I kind of did too, but sometimes just black and blue is how these two schools like to play each other. They are rivals. Spirit Lake driving in right side. Sundahl loses the handle on it. Spencer's going to come away with it. Pretty good defense there by Cale Bruning. Into the front court with 1:45 to go in the half. Hands off to Carlson. Carlson. Over to Freeman. Freeman drives in left side. Going to get a foul, I think. And the official is going to get Ryder Sundahl with his second. Team foul number 4. And back into the game will come Cade Lunt for Sundahl. So Spencer ball underneath their own basket. It'll be Bruning to inbound. Oh, and throws it over the head of Mathieson.
Again.
9 turnovers on Spencer, 5 on Spirit Lake. It has been ugly. 1:33 to go here until halftime. I think Spirit Lake's just happy they've got 21 on the board at this point.
Sure.
Spencer's only got 13. I mean, that's ugly. So Graves to Henriksen. Back to Henriksen now. And inside to Stecker. Oh, and then not ready for it there was Lunt. But it'll instead be picked off by Stecker. Up ahead, Lunt is stuffed.
Wow.
And back the other way come the Tigers. I don't see who had the stuff. I think it was Story. He's got the ball here. Now Carlson. Tosses inside. Story's going to draw a foul on the arm, and I think they're going to get it on Tate Orpin.
Ooh. Did you see what happened there?
No.
I didn't either.
It is going to be on Orpin. It'll be his first, but it'll be the 5th team foul. So free throws for the remaining 55 seconds for Spencer, and Tyler Story goes to the line. First free throw on the way is off the back iron, no good. Story on this season a 57% free throw shooter. Spencer 63% as a team, as we thank a few more sponsors, including Lakes Regional Healthcare and Central Bank and Insurance. Story, another free throw. That one is good. So 21-14, 53 seconds to go here in the half. Here's Walls, who's back into the game. Walls gets it to Henriksen. Now inside, that's going to be Dylan Stecker, who's returned to the ball game, and a foul is called. It'll be against Brady Vreeman, his first, team foul number 4. In the act of shooting was Dylan Stecker, so he'll shoot 2 here. Dylan, a 74% free throw shooter, got the first one here to go. Now 3 for 4 at the line tonight. Thanks to Okoboji Motor Company and the Eye Care Center for sponsoring our broadcast. Another free throw for Dylan Stecker with 43 seconds to go in the half is good. 23-14 as Dylan will get a breather. Ethan is still in the ball game, along with Tate Orpin, Graves, Lunt, and Henriksen. Tigers have Vreeman with it here. Puts it on the floor. Hands off to Hansen. Hansen back to Vreeman. Skip pass over to Carlson. Drives into the lane. Nothing there. Now right side. Working in with it. Off the glass. Good for Cale Bruning.
Shot clock off.
12 seconds to go here in the half. 23-16 Indians. Graves. Skip pass to Orpin. Now top of the key, Henriksen. 3 seconds. Somebody's going to have to shoot it. Stecker. 1 second. Will they get a shot off? Yes. Off the front of the rim. No good for Will Graves. And that's the end of the first half. Spirit Lake 23, Spencer 16. We've reached our halftime show, which is presented by Okoboji Motor Company, driven to serve better. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, recap the first half of our boys contest, and also talk with Spirit Lake girls head basketball coach Todd Rogers in 2 minutes on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
In 30 seconds. We welcome you into our halftime show. It's brought to you by Okoboji Motor Company, driven to serve better. Halftime of our boys' game sees Spirit Lake lead Spencer 23-16. They led 9-5 after the first quarter as they introduced the Spencer State baseball team. They made state in baseball last summer. I suppose a lot of kids are back for the winter break yet. We'll talk more about boys basketball here in just a little bit. Let's turn our attention now to the Spirit Lake girls basketball team as they got a win tonight over Spencer 57-26. Head coach Todd Rogers joins us. Coach, congratulations on your first win at the Fieldhouse tonight.
It took a while. It definitely took a while.
You've faced some good teams, haven't you?
They've had some good teams definitely there. And no, I thought we played really well right at the beginning of the game there. We got after it well. We shot the ball extremely well.
About 40% on the night, not quite, yeah.
That was good. I know 3-point line. I know we hit 11 on the night, and they were sitting in that zone. And, they mixed it up 2-3 to 1-3-1, and we found the gaps. We moved the ball well inside, outside, and that was fun to see on that.
So this is the first time I've gotten to see you so far this year, and it's nice to have Claire Turner back, isn't it?
It really is. I mean, she leads about every category that we have there, and and she really honestly just matured so much, from her freshman to sophomore year, and it's hard playing as a freshman, especially in this area, this league, and so on. But no, and the girls around her, they've worked so hard too, and I mean you can see that there. And normally we like to get out and run. We just didn't adjust to the officials very well. There wasn't really any flow to the game, it didn't seem like. But when we could, we got the ball out and ran well, and we just moved the ball so well, too.
Yeah, I really thought you did. And it helps to also have Zoe Ackerman out there. Man, she's got some great speed and just a great feel for the ball game.
She had some great experience, coming in there. And, and that was a nice transfer for us to come in there. And and we're doing this. I mean, we're one down still because Abby, we held her out this week just because her hamstring was just, kind of irritating her a little bit. So she's getting a lot healthier, and hopefully we get her back Monday at practice, full go. So, we're developing the bench too, getting the players in there, and that's huge for us, the tempo that we want to play. So we're definitely getting there.
Yeah, because 3A is not any easier than it ever has been for just year after year.
No,
it's just been like murder's row up here in Northwest Iowa in 3A.
It is, and we know we have to take care of ourselves. I mean that's the biggest thing right there, and because the state always does a nice job on where they put the teams. They want to get the best teams there, so we just got to take care of ourselves. I know those things come out about January 30th, so got some big games coming up, but we'll just enjoy the journey one game at a time.
Do you get Rock Valley next week? Is that who's next on the slate? And they got a nice squad too, don't they?
They really have a nice squad, and they don't have any bad losses. They might have 3 or 4 on the year, but a couple to Central Line, to MOC. So, they're going to be definitely solid, especially up there. But we're used to playing on the road because we've only played 2 home games so far this year out of our 9.
That will eventually correct itself to some degree here this month, which will be a good thing. But at the end of the day, I think any night you can pick up a nice win in the Lakes Conference, you're happy with that.
Oh, definitely. I mean, we're sitting 3-0. One more game to go, to the halfway point. First time through there, and I saw Esterville beat Cherokee by 4 tonight. So that was a good physical game down at Cherokee. So, no, it's anyone's game there, and you just got to be ready every single night.
Well, congratulations on a nice win. Good to see you.
It's good seeing you.
Best luck. I'll see you, I think, again in is it next week or the following week when you have Esterville?
That's next Friday.
Next Friday night. So I'm looking forward to it.
That'll be a good one. Definitely.
Good.
It's always good seeing you. Thanks
you
for
too,
having
Todd.
me.
Thanks so much. Spirit Lake head basketball coach Todd Rogers. On the girls' side of things, Spirit Lake got the win here tonight against Spencer, 57. Thanks again, Coach, to 26, 57-26. Spirit Lake gets the win as they shot 40% on the night. Let's run through the first half stats of our boys contest here this evening. Been kind of a physical, sometimes borderline ugly first half of boys basketball here, Hank Ambrose. But all in all, Spirit Lake has a win here, or a lead here in this one, 23-16. They led 9-5 after the first quarter. For the Indians, 2 from Sam Hendrickson, 6 from Will Graves, a free throw from Tate Orpin, 10 from Dylan Stecker, 2 apiece from Wes Walls and Ethan Stecker. 6 turnovers for the Indians versus 9 for the Tigers. And there was a period there in the second quarter where the turnovers were just really an issue for both teams.
They were, and they were the worst kind of turnover in my opinion, because they were the turnovers where you didn't see any communication on the floor. They were slinging it out of bounds. They were slinging it at the scorekeeper. And those ones are ones that should not be committed this far into the season. Yes, I know we're coming off of a 2.5-week long winter break, but still I think it's something that you really have to fix right now, because we're in the back stretch of basketball in Iowa.
Yeah, we're past Christmas break now. It's time to be doing better basketball than that, and I think both teams will work on that here in the second half. Spencer led by Cale Brunings, 6. They got a free throw from Jack Behrens, 3 from Tyler Story, 2 from Ross Carlson, also Ethan Hansen with 2 and Matthew Mathieson with 2. And again, the 9 turnovers for the Tigers. Let's see, Spirit Lake shot 7 for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26 in the first half. Spencer 7 for 19. Check that, 24 here in the first half. So, the shooting is kind of lopsided all around. I think when you look at the differences in the first half, Spirit Lake made their free throws. Spencer didn't. Spirit Lake was, 7 of 8, 9, 10, 11 versus Spencer, who was 2 of 9. So that makes a difference when it's a 7-point ball game, 23-16. Thanks again to Coach Rogers for joining us here on our halftime show, brought to you by Okoboji Motor Company, driven to serve better. Let's go ahead and take another 2-minute timeout if we could. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. More of our halftime show on the way on KUOO and Explore Live Video presented by Premier Communications.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Rogers Auto and Tire Service in Milford is now Boji Auto Repair. Ben is experienced in servicing all makes and models, brakes, tires, oil changes, and more. Boji Auto Repair will get you back up and running in no time. Boji Auto Repair is situated behind Sunshine Foods in Milford. Good luck to all area teams.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm in Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more. Plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices.
House sees Spirit Lake lead Spencer 23-16. And earlier tonight, the Spirit Lake girls got the win over Spencer 57-26. We also know the HMS girls were winners on Q102 tonight over Harris Lake Park 39-34. Tomorrow, coaches show at the Hut in Arnold's Park here on KUOO. Start time at 8:15, and then we'll have the Hawkeye men taking on Rutgers. Pregame at 10, tip-off at 11. Early tip tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. with the Hawks and the Scarlet Knights here on KUOO. Hawkeyes need a Big Ten win.
Yeah, they do.
They're close, but they're just, I don't know, they just kind of lack that spark in the second half at times, it seems like.
Got to be up and at him. And Fran, he's probably going to be a little more crankier than usual on the sideline.
Probably. Hawkeye women beat Rutgers tonight 103-69. Clark had 29 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds.
Whoa.
I mean, is anybody shocked? No. 23-16, Spirit Lake leads Spencer here in our boys contest. We should also maybe mention kind of what we've got going on next week on the family of stations. I got to turn the page, though, because we're past December now into January and into the thick of it. On Tuesday, we'll have some wrestling and girls and boys basketball. Bogies at Sheldon on Q102 for girls and boys basketball. Bogies at Sibley Ocheyedan for wrestling on Q102. That'll be on Thursday, rather. Also Thursday, girls and boys basketball with Spirit Lake at Okoboji. The rivalry renewed. That'll be on KUOO Thursday. And then Friday, I will join Scott on KUOO for ELC Spirit Lake girls and boys basketball. And you, of course, can find the full sports schedule anytime at exploreokoboji.com. Let's take one more 2-minute timeout here as we had a little bit of an extended halftime show. One more 2-minute timeout, and we'll have the second half of Spirit Lake and Spencer coming up on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
Hot Bar and Grill in Arnold's Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold's Park.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Sub-state games report.
This bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well. People that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Down the highway to MHR Insurance and with the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
The third quarter about to get underway here from the Fieldhouse in Spencer. Jet Airliners playing, and these offenses could use some takeoff here in the second half.
Yeah.
Let's just say that. 29% shooting for Spencer at 7 of 24. Spirit Lake, 27% of 7 for 26. But the Indians made their free throws, Hank, and that's why they lead 23-16. Whereas Spencer struggled from the line. But, a lot of missed bunnies in that first half. That percentage could easily be high 30s, and everybody would be saying, oh, that's not such a bad number,
Sure.
Just a couple misses made here and there. Spencer will start with the basketball, trailing by 7. It's been entertaining, there's no doubt about that. And it'll be physical between these two squads. Tigers go in the paint here to Story. Shot is up. No good. Had a good look at it, too.
That was a quick draw, if I've seen one.
And the Indians back the other way. Sundahl will bring it up. I wonder how much of this, the foul trouble early for the Steckers, led to Spirit Lake not getting things going. And now there's Dillon driving right side and laying it in for Spirit Lake as their lead grows back to 9. They've led by as much as 10.
Well, I'll tell you what, in their home opener against Humboldt, those Stecker boys virtually didn't play at all in the first half. And they didn't score really any points in the first half. And I'd like to see a change here with the Stecker boys back in the game.
Absolutely. 7 to play, third quarter. Driving in, offensive foul called on Ethan Stecker, who got set. I think that was Vreeman. So the foul and the turnover instead. And that's what you call a radio jinx. As Wes Walls checks in for Ethan.
Sorry about that.
Hey, it happens. We've all been accused of it before. Bruning brings it up for the Tigers, who on their previous possession turned it over. They'll go to the elbow, Barons. Now Carlson. Back to Vreeman. Freeman, nothing there. Out to Carlson. Goes out top, Barons. Now cross-court, Vreeman. Nothing there. Finds Carlson. Dangerous pass there for a moment. Now a long 2 for Story. That's not going to go. Offensive rebound will end up in the hands of Bruning. His shot is up and good. Well, it was a little chaotic, but Spencer does get a shot to fall, and they trail again by 7. Here's Walls driving left side. Shot up, no good. Foul called. Free throws coming up. And the foul will go against Tyler Story, and that'll be his third. Team foul number 1 this quarter for Spencer. Spirit Lake has a foul as well. Walls 0 for 2 at the line. Make that 0 for 3. Into the game comes, who is that? Ethan Hansen for Spencer. Another free throw here for Walls. West can make it an 8-point game, and that one off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound goes to Spencer. Vreeman tracks it down. Ahead, Bruning around the defender. Wow, that was nice. And instead, Spencer throws it away. Yeah, nice move by Bruning, but then Spencer throws it into the hands of Spirit Lake. Lunt, skip past Graves. Puts it on the floor. Over to Sundahl, now to Walls. Top of the key, Graves. Sundahl to Lunt. Now Sundahl on the floor. Shot up, off the glass, no good. Tipped around, it'll be rebounded by Spencer. Hansen came away with it. Now Vreeman drives in. Just about lost the handle on it. Tip ball, it'll be stolen away by Walls. Turnover number 12 on the Tigers. Walls misses the bunny, but there to clean it up is Dillon Stecker.
What?
Was it a missed bunny or was that on purpose? I think it was missed, but Stecker says, I'm here. On the other end, driving in, missing the layup, but getting his own rebound. Missing the putback, but getting fouled is Ross Carlson.
NBA Jam. Booyakasha.
Well, he's got some ups. So Carlson will shoot free throws. The foul went on Cade Luntz. That's his second. And team foul number 2 this quarter. Carlson is 0 for 1 at the line, and the first free throw is good. Wow. Spencer brings Versteg back in for Vreeman, and also Dylan Timmer returns to the game.
Still not over that dunk.
No, that was pretty awesome. Carlson. Another free throw. Gets it to go. Fell in. So the lead's back to 7 at 27-20. And as excited as you have been, if you're a Spirit Lake fan, about a couple turnovers, the slam, it's still only a 7-point game. Well, let's see what happens here. Sundahl to Graves. Now they'll try left side. Walls. Back to Sundahl. Walsey. Spencer in a zone. Gonna have to find the open man. Into the corner. Lunt skips it to Sundahl. Graves. Shot fake. Drives baseline. Kicks it back out Walls. Passes it into Lunt. Had a little trouble getting a hold of it. Drives inside. Shot from the elbow. No good. Rebound goes to Spencer. Don't hate the move, though.
No.
He was open. Timmer. Now over to Bruning. Bruning puts it on the floor. Splits the defenders. Kicks it out to Hansen. Hansen drives in. Spin move. Tough shot. Won't go. And a rebound will go over in the hands of Dylan Stecker. On the other end, driving in, shot good for Wes Walls.
Nice floater.
Absolutely, good speed too. 29-20 Spirit Lake, 4:12 to go, third quarter. On the other end, driving in, missing the layup is Timmer. It was maybe partially altered, I should say, rather, by Stecker. Walsey skips it into the corner to Sundahl.
Great save at the feet.
Bounce pass. Stecker shot up, no, but he's fouled. Free throws coming up. Good pass.
The way he came down and placed his feet, were able to get the bounce pass down low. That was awesome.
Jack Behrens picks up his third foul. It'll be the second team foul for Spencer this quarter. So at the line, it'll be Dylan Stecker. And free throw no good. It's now 4 for 6 tonight. Halftime on Q102, Harris Lake Park 28, HMS 18. Scott Nolte with the call on the Q. Stecker with another free throw coming up. Couple of dribbles. Shot up. This one's good. So it's a 10-point lead again for Spirit Lake. They tie their largest lead of the ballgame at 30-20. Bruning. Into the corner there to Versteg. Now a bounce pass. It'll be stolen away by Stecker, and then he can't quite keep the hang on it. Will eventually pick up a loose ball, and we're going to have jump ball called. Jump ball, possession arrow favors Spirit Lake. Oh, another good defensive effort there by the Indians.
Yeah, the intensity has not changed one bit.
No, I can't say we've had a lack of effort by either team tonight. Spirit Lake's defense has been particularly good here this quarter. Now a pass that's been tipped around, and Spencer comes away with the steal. And Hansen brings it up. That zone worked that time around. Carlson puts it on the floor. Drives in right side. Now back out to Flickema. Flickema drives into the lane. Spin move. Shot up is good for Dalton Flickema. His first points of the night. Second shot of the half made for Spencer. It's 30-22. Now they'll bounce it inside and move it around for an open three for Will Graves. Count it! And the bucket! And the foul called as well. Third tray, Will Graves.
Hot dog.
Indians 4 for 9 shooting here in the second half. And Dalton Flickema picks up foul number 4, actually. Third team foul this quarter. So Graves to the line for the first time tonight. He's a 33% free throw shooter, 1 for 3 on the season. So here comes the free throw, and it's good. 4-point play for Will Graves. That's the largest lead now of the game for Spirit Lake at 34-22. Mathisen into the game. Finds Story. Now Carlson puts it on the floor, picks up the dribble, a little in trouble there. They'll find Mathisen again. Now back over to Carlson. Carlson to Story. Now back to Mathisen. Drives into the lane. Bounce pass inside Carlson. Waits for the defense to get away, and then Ross Carlson lays it in. That was a nice move. Didn't have the size advantage there, so let the defense go up before you shoot it. Indians will try to respond here with a 10-point lead. A little over 2 to go here in the third quarter. Henriksen to Graves. Back to Henriksen. Shoots the three. No. Offensive rebound, though. Lunt. Shot off the glass. No good. And back the other way comes Spencer. Carlson up ahead. Hansen drives in lane. Loses the handle on it. It's stolen away by Stecker. Here comes Dillon. Dillon fouled in the act of shooting, and he will shoot free throws. And that is the 4th team foul this quarter on Spencer, and it will be the 3rd on Ashton Versteg. Well, they only have 2 on him, excuse me. All right, somewhere I got a mix-up in there. All right, so Stecker will take a moment here. I think he got poked in the eye. We'll thank a few sponsors like the Hut Bar and Grill, Consumers Lumber Company, and Northwest Bank, as well as Premier Communications, who's sponsoring the live video tonight at ExploreKaboji.com. And Dylan Stecker will shoot a free throw here, and it is good. Another one coming up. You can watch at ExploreKaboji.com under the Sports tab. Click Live Video. You can find Explore Okaboji on YouTube. Watch it there. Or the CF Video channel on your Roku, Fire Stick, or Apple TV. Another free throw is in and around the rim, no good for Dylan Stecker. And Spencer with a rebound.
Almost lost it going out of bounds.
Yeah, I was almost ready to go down, and then it just rolled off. Freeman gets it inside. Nice job of feeding Tyler Story, who got away from the defender. And that cuts the lead to 9. So Spencer still hanging around. Ethan Stecker back into the ballgame. Now they'll skip it over to Walls. He'll shoot the three. Got it to go. First tray of the night for Wes Walls, and Spirit Lake, just like that, pushes that lead back to 12. Story, top of the key. Puts it on the floor. Goes to the wing to, that's Hansen. Now they'll find Mathisen. He'll put it on the floor. Free throw line. Back to Hansen. Hansen loses the handle on it, now picks up the dribble. Top of the key, here's a 3 attempt. Bruning, no. And a rebound goes to Spirit Lake and Dylan Stecker. Dylan goes to Henriksen. Cross court to Walls. Now they'll go along the baseline. Ethan Stecker goes top of the key. Sundahl. 3 attempt. Walls, no. And a rebound goes to Spencer. Freeman will bring it up. 20 seconds. Shot clock is off. Tigers can go for one more shot. And that's what Corey Petzenhauser, head coach of Spencer, wants. Mathisen puts it on the floor. Guarded closely by Sundahl, and then there's going to be a reach-in foul on Ryder Sundahl with 8 seconds to go here in the quarter. That'll be the 3rd foul on Sundahl with 8.7 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 3rd team foul this quarter for Spirit Lake, as they will bring in Tate Orpin to relieve Sundahl. No, check that. He's going to relieve Ethan Stecker.
I can't believe how quick this quarter has gone.
This one has been much, much quicker. Spencer gets it into Vreeman. 7 seconds. Elijah Hookfin. Vreeman in the paint. Finds Story, and nobody's going to get a shot off. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Pretty good defense there by Spirit Lake to end the quarter. They lead Spencer 38-26. 4th quarter in a minute. KUOO.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
Shooting that bad.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
To the fourth quarter we go. It's 38-26. Spirit Lake leading Spencer. Thanks for joining us on Explore Live Video, presented by Premier Communications and Campus Radio KUOO. I'm Jason Jacobs with the call. I want to say thanks to Hank Ambrose with me here on site running Explore Live Video, and Keith Check, our audio engineer, yes, at Mission Control. Tigers with the ball, trailing by 12. This is the largest lead of the ball game, and now Spencer, I believe, is going to go over and back and pick up turnover number 15.
And they let it roll for a little while. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I think it's probably all right. That's a steal, though, by Spencer. Vreeman, and then draws a foul, and that's going to be on Sundahl, and he's going to pick up his fourth. He'll have to go back to the bench. So Spirit Lake picks up their 9th turnover. The defenses, I think they've been really quite good overall.
Yeah.
Yes, the shooting's been a little off, but the defenses have not made it easy tonight. Here's a three that goes for Cale Bruning. That's his first tray of the night.
I'd call the offense on both sides low quantity, high quality tonight.
Yeah, that's probably a better way of describing it than I would have. Spirit Lake has the ball. I mean, I don't think this is far from the worst basketball I've seen. I mean, I'll be blunt. The defense has been good.
Yeah.
Stecker drives in, shot up, no foul. Free throws coming up. That's a nice move to the bucket there.
It was.
And Vreeman picks up foul number 2. And what I mean by that is, it's just that there's been some easy shots that you would have thought, hey, you should easily have that one, that just haven't gone down.
Yeah.
And a lot of missed free throws.
Especially in that first half.
Yes. And there's a missed free throw for Stecker, although he's had a pretty good night at the line. He is, 6 of 10. And he can go 7 of 11 here. Second free throw on the way is good. And he pushes that lead back to 10. Nateeson brings it up for Spencer. Here's Bruning for 3. Now Bruning is feeling it.
Man, he's got a Magic Johnson type of shot with that one arm.
2 trays in a row for him. He's heating up. The lead is down to 7 with 6:55 to go. Walls to Ethan Stecker. Puts it on the floor. Now into the corner. Lunt back out to Ethan. And they'll hand it off over here to Walls. Back to Ethan right side. Now Dillon to Ethan. Back to Dillon. Now Ethan. And up top, Graves. Long 2. Nope. Off the front of the rim. Stecker picks up the rebound. Driving in is Dillon. Shot up from the baseline. No good. Foul by Caden Lunt on the rebound. Yeah. That one was just too easy as he reached the handover.
Yeah, he's not a fan of it himself, but...
No, but they're going to call that every time.
Yeah. .6:23 remains in the fourth quarter. 7-point game.
And it'll be Nateeson to bring it up for Spencer. Yeah, they've trailed by as much as 12. And here's Bruning again in the lane. That floater goes. And Bruning has the hot hand all of a sudden to start the fourth quarter and has cut the lead to 5, and a timeout by Coach Paul Brown. Good decision. 39-34. Spirit Lake's lead is down to 5 on Spencer, and we are back in 30 seconds on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Well, 6:03 to go in this one, and still it's anybody's game. 39-34, Spirit Lake leads Spencer. What was at once a 12-point lead for the Indians, now down to 5. And they'll get it to Ethan Stecker. Now West Walls. Skip pass over to Lunt. Back to Walls for 3. Got it to go. Well, Spirit Lake needed that badly. That puts the lead back up to 8. 5:40 to play. Mathisen into the corner, Carlson. I know if I'm Spencer who I'm going to get the ball to, and as this one will go out of bounds. Good defense there by Wes Walls as he batted it out of bounds. So 5:35 to play, and Spencer will inbound underneath their own basket, and they will have Bruning inbound. Bruning has hit the last 3 shots for the Tigers. And they'll find Hookfin. Hookfin puts it on the floor. Now bounce pass to Mathisen. Over to Bruning. Guarded by Walls. Mathisen, shot fake. Drives in. Now back to Bruning. He'll put it up from the baseline. A little too strong. No good that time around. Don't hate the shot, though.
No, not at all. Open. Got 2 guys to get away from you.
Walls to Graves. Now back over to Wes. Spencer's back in that zone defense. It's caused some issues tonight. Lunt up top to Graves. Into the corner. Walls, 3. No good. And the rebound will go to Spencer. No foul. On the other end, layup won't go for Cale Bruning, but he's fouled. Free throws coming up. And the foul will go against Ethan Stecker, and that'll be his, well, I have it 4. Free throw is good for Cale Bruning. So lead back down to 7. I want to say that's 4 on Ethan, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's hard to tell those Stecker boys apart from time to time.
Yes. And they've been having some trouble with the foul count on the scoreboard tonight, too. Bruning, free throw, no. Who's going to touch it last? It'll be last touched off of Dylan Stecker.
Oh, man.
Well, I think it was knocked off of Stecker by the Spencer player.
And I don't say that expression disagreeing. I say that, man, this is a great situation for Spencer. I'd take this over than making the free throw because you now have a chance to get another 2, maybe another trip to the line, or even a 3-bomb.
And they got to get the ball in here first and not throw it away, and they're going to throw it away. Well, that was good defense by Spirit Lake. Recovering there.
I'll just shut up.
I like the radio jinx sometimes. It's fun to see it just happen.
Twice now. Goodness.
All right, here we go. Walls to the free throw line. Dylan Stecker now out to Will Graves. Drives in. Finds Dylan Stecker. Drives in. Layup. No. Foul on the floor, they say. Okay. And it'll go against Eli Hookfin, and that'll be his first team foul number 2 this quarter. So another chance for Spirit Lake. What do we got here? Foul inside on Spencer. They're going to say foul on the arm. And it will go against Ashton Versteg, and I have that as 4 on him. Now they're saying that's 3 on him. Okay. Indians get it into Walls. Now over to Graves. Bounce pass back to Walls. Here's Henriksen back to Walls. Shot up from around the free throw line, and that will go.
Bottoms.
Walls has had some big shots tonight for Spirit Lake. And some key moments. 44-35. On the other end, Versteg shot up, no. But they're going to say a foul here. Or no. No, sorry, they're going to say out of bounds. All right, top of the backboard. So shot isn't good for Spencer, and now the Tigers will set up some pressure here against Spirit Lake, trailing by 9. They go to Graves. Bounce past Walls, up ahead to Lunt, finds Stecker around the defender. Can't get the bunny to go, though. Good look. Like the idea there. Dillon just couldn't bring the shot home. Now Bruning, who's had the hot hand here in the fourth quarter, drives right side, and he's going to draw a foul. And that's definitely a bump on Will Graves, and that'll be his first team foul. Is that 4 or 5 now? Fourth team foul, okay.
Everyone's got 4 team fouls, it sounds like.
44-35. Again, I've had some trouble tonight. Here's a drive in and a layup that's good for Jack Behrens. That's his first two-pointer of the night. So 44-37. 3:36. It's still anybody's game. Graves to Walls. Skip pass back over to Graves. Walsey now over to Henriksen. Henriksen finds Walls. Henriksen again, back to Walls. 10 on the shot clock. Walls puts up a floater, won't go. Offensive rebound, put back, no good for Lunt. Bruning gets it up ahead. Now here's a long 2. Oh, they're going to say it's a 3. Either way, it's no good.
In transition.
Back the other way comes Spirit Lake. They'll slow it down with under 3 to play now. Walls to Henriksen, doesn't shoot the open 3. Now Graves to Walls. Henriksen goes to Stecker. 3 guys on him, just throws a shot up. It's no good. It's going to be a foul against Stecker on the rebound.
Yeah, I think he forced that one. Maybe wanted to try to draw a foul, but didn't get it. Committed one himself.
And that'll be the 3rd foul on Dylan Stecker. It's the 5th team foul. So to the free throw line goes Spencer with 2:44. And this is really not what you want if you're Spirit Lake, letting Spencer potentially add points with the shot clock or with the clock off. Versteeg is only a 23% free throw shooter, and that one is off the back iron, no good. But if he can get 1 here even, Hank, you'll take that if you're Spencer to put it down to a 2-possession game. Free throw for Versteeg. And no good. Rolls around the rim. Spirit Lake gets away with one there, and it'll be Stecker with the rebound. Ahead to Graves. Now Walls back to Graves. 2:30 to go in the ball game. To Stecker inside. Splits the defender and draws the foul. So free throws coming up for Dylan Stecker. 7-point lead for the Indians, 2:28 to go. Tyler Story picks up foul number 4, and the 4th team foul on Spencer this quarter. So Stecker will shoot 2 here. First one on the way, no good. Score update from Q102. It's Harris Lake Park leading HMS in the fourth quarter, 49-21. Another free throw here for Dylan Stecker. And in and out, no good. Rebound goes to Spencer and Bruning. Tigers to Bruning in the lane. Out to Behrens, back to Bruning. 2:15 to go. Bruning in the lane. Shot up, no. Rebound goes to Lunt. Still a 7-point lead for Spirit Lake, just over 2 to play. We'll get it over to Henriksen. Now Walls to Graves. Back up to Henriksen. Bounce pass down to Stecker. Drives in. What are we going to say? Travel.
Ooh. Hang the head there.
10th turnover on Stecker. Or 10th turnover on Spirit Lake, I should say. Not on Stecker himself, but like we said, the defenses have been pretty good. The offense at times has been a little sloppy. Here's a drive-in. Missed shot for Spencer. Doesn't go down for Timmer. It'll be out of bounds last touch by Spirit Lake. So another chance for the Tigers. It's still a 7-point game. Minute 42 to go. But if you're Spencer, you need a quick bucket. Bruning. Inbounds to Timmer. Now Carlson. They'll kick it out. 3 on the way. Got it to go. Does Jack Behrens, his first tray of the night. And all of a sudden, a 4-point game at 44-40 and a timeout on the floor. Minute 35 to go in this one. And we're back in 30 seconds on KUOO and Explore Live Video, presented by Premier Communications.
Major accidents to minor fender benders, Journey Collision Center in Spirit Lake is prepared to get you back on the road looking like new with their state-of-the-art equipment, computerized color matching system, and experienced auto body technicians. Journey Collision Repair in Spirit Lake. Go Indians!
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
And we welcome you back here to the Fieldhouse in Spencer. A minute 35 to go in this one. And it's 44-40 Spirit Lake leading Spencer. Tigers just drained a 3 to cut it to a 2-possession game. And I tell you what, this one has been entertaining. Low scoring, but entertaining nevertheless. Good defense for the most part. Spirit Lake will have the ball out of the timeout. They're going to face full court pressure from Spencer. Here's Walls. Inbounds here to Dylan Stecker. Bounce pass back to Walls. Over to Stecker. Up ahead to Henriksen. Now back to Stecker. Goes over to Walls, top of the key. Hands it back to Stecker. Minute 20 to go. 18 on the shot clock. Henriksen with it. Now skips it back over to Graves. Bounce pass to Walls, to Henriksen. Spencer all over the defender. Just opting to play good defense for now. Spirit Lake to Graves. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Graves takes a little dribble, misses the shot, but an offensive rebound for Spirit Lake. Henriksen corrals a wild pass. Now back out to Graves. Now Spencer's got to almost foul. Here's Walls to Graves. Back over to Walls. Graves. Now time. We're going to have a foul call. That'll be the 5th team foul on Spencer.
I can't believe I'm saying it, but, you know, there was a moment there where 2 Spirit Lake guards were standing right on top of each other, and then they scattered right away. And if they didn't scatter, they wouldn't have gotten that offensive rebound.
Agreed.
Went right in the hands of Walls to pick it up.
Free throws here for Graves. Got the first to go. So now Spencer's going to have to hit a 3 here. For sure. It makes it a lot more difficult with 41 seconds.
Both teams will be in the bonus now, by the way.
Yeah, everybody's shooting free throws the rest of the way. And it's automatically 2. Graves, second free throw coming up, and got it to go. Big shots there. It puts the lead back to 6. Here's Timmer. Spencer's just got to get a shot off. Over to Bruning. Can't waste time. 32 seconds. Bruning drives right side or left side. Layup will go.
Drop 2
for Cale Bruning. And a timeout called. So 46-42. Still 28 seconds to go, and a 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. Back after this on KUOO.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
28 seconds to go in this one. 46-42, Spirit Lake leads Spencer. It's been a good one here at the Fieldhouse. Indians have the ball. They'll have to go the length of the floor, facing full court pressure from the Tigers. Wes Walls to inbounds, finds Will Graves. Back over to Walls. Now Graves. Graves across the timeline. Spencer trying to swat at it, and they'll get a foul here. Ross Carlson will, I believe, pick up his first. So 2 free throws coming up here. They're going to say their free throws are for Walls. Well, they put now Ashton Versteg up on the board with the foul, and 4 on him. Okay. Walls makes the free throw. That's important. Makes it a 5-point game with 19.7. Another free throw here for Walls. And it's good. 48-42. 6-point lead for the Indians. 15 seconds on the clock. And we're going to have a foul against Spirit Lake. Ay. Not what you wanted to do. And they're going to say Will Graves with the blocking foul. Well, he was kind of in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, he was.
He kind of got collided into there, and he bounced back awkwardly, and they're going to give him the foul. So Dylan Timmer will shoot some free throws for the first time tonight, and he makes the first. Lead down to 5. If he makes one more, it really kind of stays interesting here. Spirit Lake's going to bring Ethan Stecker back in. All right, one more free throw here for the 5'11 sophomore. And no good. Rebound goes to Spirit Lake. And they will foul Stecker right away. And the foul that time around goes against Carlson. That'll be, I believe, his first. So 2 free throws here for Dylan Stecker. 12.3 on the clock. 48-43 Spirit Lake. And Stecker to the line. He's missed his last 2. And that one is good. And we'll see a slew of new Spirit Lake players and Spencer players sub in here. Another free throw here for Stecker. And it's good. So that puts the lead at 7. Spirit Lake can breathe a little easier here with 12.3 on the clock. And Spencer will let it roll for a second. Picked up there by Mathieson. Over to Bruning. Step back 3 with 6 on the clock is no good. Mathieson gets the rebound. 2 seconds, 1 second. Bruning gets a shot off. It's no good. And that's the end of the ball game. Spirit Lake 50, Spencer 43. The Indians improving to 4-4 on the year, 2-1 in Lakes Conference play. And Spencer falls to 4-4, 1-1 in Lakes Conference play. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. Our post-game show is on the way with the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center presented by Doctors Cornwall and Jennis. It's all on the way in 3 minutes on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Rogers Auto and Tire Service in Milford is now Bogie Auto Repair. Ben is experienced in servicing all makes and models, brakes, tires, oil changes, and more. Bogie Auto Repair will get you back up and running in no time. Bogie Auto Repair is situated behind Sunshine Foods in Milford. Good luck to all area teams.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
Hot Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more. Plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake. Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
Post-game show is brought to you by the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake. Thanks for joining us again here at the Fieldhouse, where the final in our boys contest is Spirit Lake 50, Spencer 43. Let's run down the stats. For Spirit Lake, 19 for Dylan Stecker, 14 for Wes Walls, 12 for Will Graves, 2 for Sam Hendrickson, a free throw for Tate Orpin, 2 for Ethan Stecker tonight. I had the Indians unofficially with 10 turnovers in the contest. They just shot 27%, though, in the ball game. Not great. They were 7 of 26 in both halves unofficially, 14 of 52 on the evening. But the difference was they got to the free throw line.
Yeah.
And they made their free throws when they needed to. Spencer, on the other hand, struggled mightily from the free throw line this evening. I had the Tigers at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of 15.
Ugh.
So that's not going to get it done, and that's really the difference in this one here this evening. Spirit Lake probably had a few more three-pointers. In fact, I think they did. They had about 2 more three-pointers. So there you go. There's kind of your difference. Spencer shot 35% in the ballgame, 17 of 49. They were 10 of 25 in the second half for 40%, but they were only 29% in the first half, 7 of 24. So, overall, I mean, the Tigers maybe shot a little better tonight, but not from the charity stripe when they needed it to. We're going to bring in a whole slew of players here on the post-game show, and we'll get them all set up here in just a second. Slap that headset on there, young man. Will Graves is going to join us here. Congrats on a nice win tonight.
Thank you.
All right, let's talk this one through here a little bit. Pretty physical contest out there tonight. What was kind of the game plan going in?
I mean, the game plan was we really focused on our offense this week and figuring out what we need to do, and I think we just focused on ourselves.
What was some of the keys you felt like to tonight's ball game? What was Coach telling you during the timeouts, things like that to watch?
Just defensively, play hard. It's a defensive game, really. And offensively, get the best shot we can. Not a good shot, a great shot.
When you and Ryder, when you guys are facing, a zone like that defensively, what's kind of the key to not turning that ball over when they're coming at you like that?
Be strong with the ball, make smart passes. And, yeah, move the ball around, really.
And it's got to feel good to get back to 500 on the season as well, right?
Yes, it feels great.
And get a win here in a hostile environment as well on the road.
Sure.
All right. Well, anybody you want to say hi to at home?
Scott and Anna, yeah.
Very good. Well, Will, congratulations. Great night for you. 12 points. You were feeling it from beyond the arc, and thanks for coming up.
Thank you.
All right. Will Graves, we'll let you hand it over here. Ryder Sundell's going to join us here as well. All right, Ryder, you have to kind of bring the offense into rhythm there and control things on that front. What's kind of the thing you look for when you bring the ball down the floor, the first thing you look for?
I just kind of see who's open, like first, obviously the wings, see which side is more open, then I go there. and then just moving the ball around, moving it quick but smart, and really ball faking to get the defense moving so that we have attacking lanes so we can kick out and hit threes.
Let's talk a little bit about that, because when you got two big guys inside, they're going to probably try to clog it up in the middle more times than not. So passing's got to be important.
Yeah, well, we really focus on getting into the paint and then kick out a three. That's really what we focus on in games and in practice. We think we have a better percentage of hitting those threes than just one pass shot. So that's really just what we kind of focus on.
Talk about the season a little bit. What are some of the goals you guys kind of had going in, and how do you feel you're working towards some of those?
Good. I think we didn't really set any goals this year. I think we just wanted to play good basketball. We have a very athletic group. Graduated a lot of guys last year, so a bunch of new faces coming in that's playing a lot of times. And I think those guys have stepped up good for us down the stretch, and just playing good basketball, good team basketball.
Got to feel good to get a win here tonight as well.
Yep.
Anybody you want to say hi to at home?
I'm good. Shout out Tyler Ross, actually.
All right, very good. Well, thanks so much for joining us here, and congrats on a win. Ryder Sundahl joining us here as well. Now let's bring in Coach Paul Brown. And, Coach, congratulations on a nice win here tonight. It was physical at times.
Yeah,
you knew that going into it, though. Yeah. What did you feel like were the keys to tonight's game?
Yeah, that's how it always starts here. No matter what Spencer team you're going to get, whether – good, bad, average, whatever it is, that they're going to come out and play extremely hard defensively. And that was our key. How are we going to handle that pressure? Are we going to be strong with the ball, or are we going to be soft and lazy with it? And I think for most of the part we were really strong with the ball. We limited turnovers, and then also led us to be to the free throw line because we were playing through contact and not shying away from it. So got some of their big guys in foul trouble early, which was beneficial for us as well.
I'm glad you mentioned free throws, because I really felt like that was the difference in the ball game.
Yeah.
You made your free throws.
Yeah.
They did not.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that's something that, every day for ending practice we do some sort of either free throw drill or they got to make 15 to 20 or something like that. And I was happy to see that down the stretch. There was a stretch of times where it maybe didn't feel that way, that we were making a lot, but down the stretch I'm really happy with how guys knocked them down.
And important because it seemed like Will Graves and also Wes Walls at times tonight got a crucial three for you when you needed it.
Yeah, absolutely. And my biggest thing, the thing I like the most out of that is how we got those threes. Ryder said it, we don't want to take, just top side threes. We want to make sure that we get the, we call them shooting gun threes. You get paint touches, you kick them out, maybe have one or two extras after that. But we were taking those shots and getting great shots. And, yeah, Wes and Will knocked down some really, really big ones at crucial times, like you said, after runs for them. So great shots by them.
And I thought defensively your guys played really well here this evening as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It was the best we've played defensively by far all year. And I said that, the number one key to tonight we said was play hard. And they came out and really did that, especially on the defensive end. Anytime you hold someone in their home gym in the Lakes Conference to 43, you did something right.
Upcoming schedule, you get to step out of conference play. You face a couple Siouxland Conference schools. You get Rock Valley, I believe, on Tuesday, correct?
Correct. Yep.
And tell me about this Rock Valley squad.
Yeah, they're kind of like Spencer, where no matter what team you're going to get, they're going to play extremely hard. They're going to play extremely physical. So a game like tonight gets us prepared for that. They're maybe not the team they were when they won a state title a few years ago, but they're going to have big guys. They're going to be physical, and they're going to be athletic. So we definitely know that.
And then you get to have your rivalries renewed again with Okoboji on Thursday and ELC on Friday. Pretty healthy stretch there next week.
Yes, it is. I think overall we go like 8 games in like 18 days or something like that coming out of break. So, a lot of good basketball, a lot of great teams, a lot of, like you said, rivalries and local teams. So it'll be an exciting couple weeks for sure.
Nice win tonight. Good to see you. Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks for coming up.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
You bet. Paul Brown, thanks so much, Coach, for joining us. Always appreciate it. Thanks for bringing the players up as well. Always a good time. And we will see Coach again next week, both on Thursday and Friday as well. So we'll bring Hank back in here one more time. Let's run down the Spencer statistics here this evening. I believe we went all the way through the Spirit Lake ones tonight. Let's go through the Spencer stats tonight. 6 for Jack Behrens, 19 for Cale Bruning, 5 for Tyler Story, a free throw for Dylan Timmer, 6 for Ross Carlson, and then 2 apiece for Ethan Hansen, Matthew Mathieson, and Dalton Flickema. Unofficially, 16 turnovers on the Tigers. That was probably a statistic as well that was a factor tonight. Spencer turning the ball over a little more than Spirit Lake did.
Certainly, it definitely was. You saw a battle between two teams, but also a battle between themselves, really.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of struggle, and I told you off air, I didn't think this game would come down to fundamentals, but it really did.
Yeah, free throws and not turning the ball over. I think at the end of the day was kind of a big part of this. But fun couple of contests here this evening. Indians get a pair of wins. The girls win tonight 57-26. The boys win 50-43. It's been fun.
It has
on
been
our first
fun.
Broadcast together.
I say we did pretty good.
I don't think we got in any trouble, so I think we'll get to do it again together, probably too.
Yeah,
so.
with the video too. So there you go.
That was good. Yeah, very nice job tonight on the video. That is not an easy job. I've done that before. And also thanks to Keith back in the studios having a late Friday. We appreciate you as well. And most importantly, we thank you for listening in at home. And again, the finals tonight, Spirit Lake gets the win in both, 57-26 in the girls and 50-43 in the boys. For Hank Ambrose, I'm Jason Jacobs saying good night from the Fieldhouse in Spencer.